So this is what it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. Under the Indigent program, those people are housed entirely on government property. Yes? As against people under the Social Housing Initiative who put up their own land and the government builds on it. It is theirs forever. And those who proposed and circulated knew that. They would have known that. But no, that's not the objective. You see, truth is now a casualty. So long as it suits us, yeah.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives.
We're in strange times in Jamaica. We're living in strange times. Strange times because interesting behavior is rewarded. So for example, if you're a police officer and you have ambition and you want to turn a senior superintendent of police, you think those who out there are face down bad man, the dog-hearted gunman, them and criminal, they would be rewarded with promotion. You think it's those who are investigating crime, putting tight cases together and putting criminals behind bars would be rewarded. But it seems the fastest way to turn SSP is to work with a friendly media host for a few years, get transferred to the GSCF, and you're catapulted from district constable to senior superintendent in a couple of years.
Well, family, good evening. How you guys doing? Manners and respect to everyone else. Enough love. Debbie Jervis, Gigi, Jones. Yeah, manners and respect, gentle people. See, real sweet earlier, I say, Ekran sound system. Now, people, Cliff Hughes expose himself. So we find Cliff Hughes to be telling the Jamaican people them fibs. It's like everybody playing the Jamaican people them. You know, oftentimes me hear people talk, even bridging them, say Cliff Hughes was a good journalist. And that means even today, they must say Cliff Hughes was a good journalist, and they don't know how Cliff Hughes got here. That is the thing. They said they don't know how they got here. And we are discussing and say, look like say some older man. When they get older, them turn fool, and you know, like some men we are seeing, even some stars, some entertainers in Jamaica, you see they like them turn rumhead and all them things they as them get older, something that you never see them do when they was more young and more naive. When they're supposed to be more older, you're supposed to be wiser. I mean, what they might ask, what happened to Cliff Hughes? I mean, what do him? What happened to this brother? Did he fall from grace or what? It is also allegations of him owing taxpayer us money. Yeah. And you know, and it is said that in go them have to dance the tune in order not to pay his taxes. And to me, that bothered me because you shouldn't have a system where any politician, because they get support, you can affect the tax collection in Jamaica. That's dangerous. We can't be a friend with you because in politics, you can't stop the tax administration from collect my money. I mean, that's how you control. If you control the tax people, you control everything. If you can stop the tax admin from coming to me for taxpayers' money, because remember, the money is not for me, you know. The money tax Jamaican people. So go collect the money for the people. So all this allegation about Cliff not paying his licensing fee and them who hold for money. Family, we just can't see where a politician can be so powerful that you can stop taxpayers' money from going to the kitty. So if you can't stop a man from paying taxes, how many other people you give this opportunity not to pay taxes? Then how about the man them we just point and say, hey, go over there, so investigate him. Come on, him pay taxes. This is not good. This is not good. But let's get back to the argument. Guys, when you do research when it comes to social housing, right? Me explain to you guys, right? So there's nobody else here now who don't understand the social housing program in Jamaica. There's 2 social housing programs. What Cliff is saying, he don't understand nothing. I'm a play fool deliberately to dumb down the people them. But I wish Cliff, who them man get paid for them thing, they claims to them a journalist. But no, in my book, Cliff is just a vlogger. Because the amount of time if you come back and say sorry, put out report just to get views and likes, and then they come back out and retract it and said sorry. Let me ask you a question. How many bloggers, we are talking about us, social media warriors, independent journalists, how many of us you see do that? How many of us you see out here as independent journalists? Remember, we not got school for this, right? How many of us you see put up stories after stories after stories and recant it and say, sorry guys, sorry, I may have it wrong. Just because we want to put up something for the moment to get likes and view, and then later on, egg in our face, bow. How much? You tell me, people. It don't happen on our side. That means who more professional? Who do their due diligence to make sure what the audience is listening to and getting is correct? Who do it? We are the so-called mainstream media. Now you see why more people tend to go towards vloggers, because we take the time out to do the research, because we know say once you get one story wrong, it will damage your reputation. So we can't afford to get one story wrong, and we're in the mainstream media. We are independent journalists, and we can't afford to get one story wrong. If we get one story wrong, it will destroy our reputation. You talk about a mainstream radio over and over and over. Sorry guys. So you just catch anything and post. You guys are doing due diligence, no research, no fact checking. So no, people, you heard Mackenzie came out here and tell us in so many words. Cliff Hughes go like him not here, right? Now doing research. Ma come tell the nonsense like when I hear what we hear. Mackenzie say it. Let me play it again for the 100th time.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness, and I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that you've shed some light on it, and I would have wanted you to a little bit more into the program itself, since it was started by your ministry.
Okay, what the program does, as I said before, persons can apply. They are investigated by the poor relief officers. They must have the land to build the units. And once that is done, we now proceed after the investigation to see whether or not the persons are eligible. They meet the criteria which is set up, because you must be a part of a program that does not allow you on your own. And there are cases where we have provided houses for persons who probably are not that destitute, but because of their circumstances, we have provided for them. Now, the Poor Relief Department of the municipal corporations retain responsibility for the units.
Yes.
So while you occupy those units, the Poor Relief Department does its monthly checking on the units. You are not allowed to do any addition to the units. The units come fully furnished. It is something that when I came up with the idea of furnishing the units, we did it because there are cases where we saw persons have homes, but there is nothing for them to sleep on. So we figured it does make sense to give you a nice room, and then you have to sleep on the cold ground.
Or furnish the
So we provide the necessary furnishing for the unit.
Right.
Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died, and the Poor Relief Department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Absolutely.
So what we do, and we encourage persons to take care of the units.
10 days later, Mr. Mackenzie also said this again.
The difference in this administration is that we have lifted the standards of indigent housing that we provide to persons across the country. It is the responsibility of local government, and I want to make it clear that these programs apply to a set of individuals who are registered under the Poor Relief Act. Beneficiaries of those houses are registered, investigated by the Poor Relief Department, and once they meet the criteria under the Poor Relief Act, they are provided with an indigent housing solutions. The houses remains the property of the municipal corporations. So if someone dies, the municipality retains the right of the house, and it is passed on to someone who is in need.
So Cliff Hughes, you didn't know that? You didn't hear that? You didn't hear those audios, those videos, you didn't watch them, Cliff, before you come out there with the bullshit? Cliff, before you come out of the bullshit, you never hear them there? People, I'm going to let you hear what Cliff Hughes said. Share the live, give it a thumbs up. People, I want to hear what the man said. Cliff Hughes, come on, man.
I saw a video recently, last week. In fact, it was sent to me. And when I saw it, I said, but wait, this can't be true. The video was about an allegation that the ministry, the government of Jamaica's new social housing program, that the houses being provided under the program was not going to be in the name of the beneficiary. And I said, nothing can go so. Well, it has erupted into a political squabble now, based on a lie, because people know that these things are not so, but it doesn't suit their political narrative, and they circulate it. And this is an example of the role that social media is playing in communicating and delivering messages and being exploited. So the Minister of Local Government, Desmond Mackenzie, has responded, saying that this is simply not true, and making the distinction between indigent housing is not the same thing as housing under the new social housing program. Yeah? Here is Desmond Mackenzie addressing the issue yesterday at the JLP's Area Council 1 meeting at Holy Family Primary School in Central Kingston.
I see them put out a thing about me, about the indigent housing program. I Prime Minister Social Housing Program number one. Once it is built on government property, if something go wrong, then it is the responsibility of the government to look about it. Those persons who find their own property and come in and is illegitimate, we never tell nobody that we are going to take nothing from them. What they're trying to do is to create scandal and mischief. Lie them lie.
Desmond Mackenzie. So this is what it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. Under the Indigent program, those people are housed entirely on government property. Yes? As against people under the Social Housing Initiative who put up their own land and the government builds on it. It is theirs forever. And those who proposed and circulated knew that. They would have known that. But no, that's not the objective. You see, truth is now a casualty. So long as it suits us, yeah.
You're right about that. Truth is a casualty as long as it suits us. You, Cliff Hughes, what you did right there is highly irresponsible. It is irresponsible of you who call yourself a journalist disseminating lies, hot lies. That's lie, bro. To the Jamaican people. You tell the people, say, Freedom House are yours. And they're describing both programs something. It seems as if they don't know. Go do your research, bro. Vloggers do research. You can't say a vlogger and not do no research. I'm tired of seeing you coming out here and taking back stuff, backtracking, recanting. And I think you should come out here and come tell the audience the truth tomorrow, Cliff, or else I'm going to be back out here again. You can't make this lie soak. Act like you never know, you never study it, you just flap your lips to make your things sound good. You're going to watch this video. Me know somebody's going to send it to you. Trust me, me know Jamaica work and this media thing work. Let me show you something, Cliff. What I said there right there is a big, big old lie. What I say? What I say right there, you are a liar. And I can say it aloud that Cliff Hughes is a liar.
So this is what it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. Under the Indigent program, those people are housed entirely on government property. Yes? As against people under the Social Housing Initiative who put up their own land and the government builds on it. It is theirs forever. And those who proposed and circulated knew that. They would have known that. But no, that's not the objective. You see, truth is now a casualty. So long as it suits us, yeah.
So come here, Cliff. It seems as if when I first heard Mr. Mackenzie spoke, it was the second time him talk about it. I did not know him talk about it 10 days ago. Or you think I know that? A simple research, my brother. Because when I heard him the second time, I thought he was making a mistake. Kind of a sound good. So I went and did my research. Cliff, come here. Let me show you something. I'll teach you something tonight here. You are saying that the people, right? The people who own the Papa housing, the property are for you. You own it. You know? Entirely yours. All right, Cliff. Let me go there. I'm going to show you. Come and decide to show you. A long time I talk about this in our opening. the last time I have to explain to this brother. Jamaica's Indigent Housing Program provides homes to low-income Jamaicans, but there are controversies over ownership rights. So I wonder how Cliff never know this. Come here, Cliff. Now teach us something. You're a blogger. You're not a journalist. And you're the worst kind of blogger too. Okay, the blogger will just put stuff out there to like and share, and later on they say, sorry guys, what we put up was wrong. See it here. Yes, land is a core requirement for receiving a social house in Jamaica's Indigent Housing Program, Cliff. This can be through land ownership, a long-term lease, or granted permission. Cliff, you see there, yes, land is a core requirement for receiving indigent housing. So you say it's only upon government land they put up indigent housing. That is not true. Highly irresponsible of you, Cliff. You need to come back out here and tell the audience, or else, if you don't do that tomorrow or the next day, I come out and come tell the audience, say I tell them lie. Me dead serious. I'm more bloggers to pick it up. To make them know, say I tell the audience, just lie. See there? You are said indigent houses go on entirely on government land. But the new social housing program go upon your land and you get to keep it forever. Isn't that what they say? But I'll show you. Say I lie, you are 10. You just tell me, say, a government land, only government land, they put up indigent housing on. It's either you're lying, Cliff, or you're ignorant. One out of the two. And if you're lying, it's a serious problem. And if you're ignorant, it's a serious problem. So it's either you are lying or you are ignorant about these facts. Do your research. To qualify for Jamaica's Social Indigent Housing Program, individuals must be registered under the Poor Relief Act, demonstrating extreme poverty and inability to provide for themselves, typically verified through the local poor relief department and by providing supporting documents like letter from a member of parliament or justice of the peace, providing their dire housing needs and lack of alternative options. So even though you might bring all of this and you have to revert back to this. Land is a core requirement, right? Come here, Cliff. Come here. I'm going to show you where it is mandatory that you get land, Cliff. Look at that. Land ownership requirements. Most social housing programs in Jamaica, including the Indigent Housing Program, mandate that applicants must have land ownership or legal tenure to be considered for a housing unit. Come here, Cliff. Come here. Come here. Stop telling the people them lie. Is it there telling them lie or you're ignorant, bro? Me no come to stay all night through the opera. Me come to cut and go through. Come here, me teach you something. I want to claim some of the journalists in school and we me call it goddamn nice and bloggers this and bloggers that. Watch them out. Because bloggers out there doing better than you, boy. Watch them out. Have more people following them. Take the time out, go do research. Watch them out, Cliff. Come and getting better by the day. Can't you see it? The problem with you guys now is because you're lying, not penetrating the people no more. I expect so when I watch, when I look, and come tell the people the truth. Cliff Hughes, if things we never have social media, the lie we tell would have penetrated the people then. Everyone's a man for me out here, Cliff, and others. That lie you told would have penetrated the people and everybody that take it for gospel. But we are out here, independent journalists, to debunk Cliff Hughes and to tell us that Cliff Hughes are tell lie. According to recent information, if you die after receiving a house through Jamaica's new social housing program, NSHP, the land and house would legally pass on to your designated heirs as you would fully own the property, meaning your family would inherit it as per your will or the Jamaican inheritance laws. If you don't have one, the government does not retain ownership rights in such cases. Cliff Hughes, come here. Stop lying to the dumb Jamaica people and the people that are illiterate. And you play them just like what Andrew Willis are playing them, brother. Tell them the truth. Now look here, Cliff. You said about to take one a house because the indigent house built on government land. And that say no, Cliff. You said, no, man, indigent house built on government land, so how them take your land? And I don't know go so yeah, man, because they don't build indigent house for your land. I mean, I already show you, down and so land is a core requirement for even qualification for indigent housing. But you tell your audience something right. Thank God for us, independent journalists. You explain this, Cliff, but how come you never explain that? You never say that. If you die after receiving a Jamaica indigent social house, the land typically reverts back to the government or the relevant municipal corporation, as these houses are considered to be owned by the government and not the individual recipient under the indigent housing program. Cliff, come here. Meaning your land would not pass on to your heirs upon your death. Cliff Hughes, you're big old man with a parade a long time where people should have respect. We should have learned from you as a young independent journalist. And at this you're going to me a teacher something, you know? Hey?
I saw a video recently, last week. In fact, it was sent to me. And when I saw it, I said, but wait, this can't be true. The video was about an allegation that the ministry, the government of Jamaica's new social housing program, that the houses being provided under the program was not going to be in the name of the beneficiary. And I said, nothing can go so. Well, it has erupted into a political squabble now, based on a lie, because people know that these things are not so, but it doesn't suit their political narrative, and they circulate it. And this is an example of the role that social media is playing in communicating and delivering messages and being exploited.
Better road than you.
So
Better
the Minister
road.
of Local Government, Desmond McKenzie, has responded, saying that this is simply not true, and making the distinction between indigent housing is not the same thing as housing under the new social housing program. Yeah? Here is Desmond McKenzie addressing the issue yesterday at the JLP's Area Council 1 meeting at Holy Family Primary School in Central Kingston.
I see they put out that thing about me, about the indigent housing program. I Prime Minister social housing program. Once it is built on government property, if something goes wrong, then it is the responsibility of the government to look about it. Those persons who find their own property and come in and is illegitimate, we never tell nobody that we are going to take nothing from them. What they're trying to do is to create scandal and mischief. Lie.
Desmond McKenzie. So this is what it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. Under the Indigent program, those people are housed entirely on government property. Yes? As against people under the Social Housing Initiative who put up their own land and the government builds on it. It is theirs forever. And those who proposed and circulated knew that. They would have known that. But no, that's not the objective. You see, truth is now a casualty. So long as it suits us, yeah.
Yeah, see, people. See there. See it on the screen there. Cliff Hughes got exposed with them damn lies. He thinks everybody's stupid and we not pay attention with him. You know, watch them boy with a slick argument. So they talk nice. Who look at those people, let me know. Wagwan Mama Cherry, good night. Talk to me.
Yeah, man, may I tell you, look how the man had turned the country in a bully business and gang style. How him and he turn Portmore in a 15 parish when I have hospital. Don't have fire station, don't have market, don't have nothing. How could him do that? The guy is a bully.
Mm-hmm. And
Goal in a pool should have hammer the man for a long time with expose him and draw the people out and demonstrate. The man I would call it Andrew, call it and I wait. This man going to win the election, you know, I'm going to vote in Portmore now. For parish, council, I'm going to control, you know. Me tell you now, you say to me I want and I tell you now, say, Mark Golding have a lot of tool with hammer the man with. You see the brother have power. And this guy is a bully. He's a bully.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't see him around the country as a gang style. Him shouldn't be in an no ballot. Him name should have never depend no ballot. These were people vote for him. Him should have stepped down. But him find out the opposition is soft. And he might use bully. Him is like a pit bull. There's a lot. Mark Golding could have cramped him long time. And him just keep quiet and attack, call it Andrew and watch the crowd are voting. You don't saw the brother do. The brother use cheap psychology for Mark Golding as the opposition. How dare you use the 49 people them and pass law and the people them not have no saying, the opposition have no saying, and him have all the power. Man, we should have stepped down and put in a handcuff and in a jail right now and I him have the talk. What could go so?
Yeah. Boy, I may agree with that argument there. Should in a jail.
Say, all right, man, go come out and say she'll give up on Jamaica because the people them just lay back and act like a fool.
Wow.
This is stupid. This cannot go on. You know, so that's the country I think.
To me,
man come for take over the country that him going in a power forever and ever.
Me talk it all the while on my platform. Me talk it all the while on my platform. The PNP too soft. All the time. Too soft. And such man find out say, the opposition soft. So just do whatever.
Yes.
Just do whatever.
Yes, and find out them soft.
Yeah.
Because look when Michael Manley come out and call them the clique and the this, that, and expose and stand up for the people.
Look at. Let me ask a question.
Golden I do is a talk about call election and just call
look when it's a land.
Look what I know where I do.
Look when it's a land scandal. We're out there. Where the PNP them there? You can imagine if I did the labor right, hear about them a land and them a scandal. Can you imagine if the labor they get them a gift?
And I take the people them land and I give them house and come out on TV and I talk.
PNP now beat them.
The land is not yours and the house, and if you're dead, you can't pass it. And where's the opposition?
Let me show you again, Sister Cherry. Another thing. We just Saturday night we had a 7.6 magnitude earthquake in the ocean, and we never get no warning from the government. PNP don't make nice over that. I make press conference and blast it. Nothing quench. One look press con, one look release, media release. That's it. We said the PNP do not use the access or the opportunity, every opportunity they get for hammer the labor right. But look what the labor right them. They come with lies and I murder them with it.
And the liar work.
Oh, you mean?
You remember for the people them is uneducated.
Oh, you mean if a liar work?
Worse the country people them is uneducated. You have to watch all of that. So you have to have the opposition to go there, expose him.
We say all the time.
Look how much things where Mark Golding have.
Mark
Golding have a lot of tool in him and can cripple Andrew Golding.
No, use nothing.
Him down.
They be let talk about the man. They be let talk about the statutory declaration and say for you. They not beat him, man. Honestly, then the people now beat Andrew. I tell you, they not beat him. They not beat him.
You make the diaspora, the people.
A blogger alone I beat him. A blogger alone I beat him. Bloggers alone I beat him. They not beat him. They not beat him.
What is that?
No,
What
man.
is that? And how you depend? Call it, Anja, call it.
You know,
Call
beat
it,
you,
Anja, call it. What the hell you talking? Look what the brother go do now. Election soon called by July, September. The man gonna bring Portmore in a 15 parish. We could go so.
Let me tell you something, sister. You see, I'm going to tell you the truth. The PNP have one of the biggest nuke the labor right. Years and day after election day. This land thing right I saw. You see this land thing we say Aguana? It's the biggest scandal ever. I want to nuke this because the people don't want to thief land from them, and the facts is there, the truth is there, like something covering up. And the PNP wouldn't even take a run with it. They don't want it. They don't want it as a low-hanging fruit. They don't want it.
So much Mark Golden can run with it. Run with it.
In our running, man. In our running, man. In our
A
running.
lot of things. All him attack, all him depend attack, call it Andrew, call it.
In our
That's
running,
all
man.
I watch the crowd.
If
You can't do that. The whole world, England, America, Canada, the whole world international talk about it. A Mark Golden too soft. You wait and wait lonesome at topic Mark Carlos. Mystic sensation for come out for talk. You are the opposition. Lead the people, man, like Michael Manley, Daddy Manley, and Son Manley. Lead the country.
People, you know, long corruption are going in the Labour Party and appear. Bombshell after bombshell after bombshell. They don't want it, you know. The Auditor General come out to the amount of corruption in municipal buildings and all type of stuff. People all know. PNP don't want that. They make the Labour come use source of finger and stick them up. We're tired to talk about it. See, look what I'm going on now. Housing, Mackenzie, Andrew Honest. See the facts there. Me show no and allow me to tell where the PNP they panic.
Yes,
they don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want that. Let me show hold on the sister. Hold on the one more thing, sister. The one of the most dangerous something happened the other night. Tsunami warning in Jamaica. The warning lasts 1 hour and 10 minutes. And we never get nothing from ADPEM out of the Prime Minister office. And the PNP don't make nice over that, you know. The PNP don't make nice over it, you know. Put a little press release and that's it, you know. You know, if the Labour right then get something like that, that's what they do them. You know, if the Labour right then get something like that, what they do the PNP. This PNP a play here, man. Then I'll fight back. Then I'll fight Andrew, man.
Something to me like them 100.
Then I'll fight Andrew, man. I tell you right now, then I'll fight Andrew. I'm going to campaign trip.
Me say, when lonesome say beat it till the hammer bend. Mark Golden now beat him rod till him rod bend. That is what that everybody else say something is not right.
Mark Golden Papa got church
because run the country now in a 15 parish. And nobody saying nothing. So now me could have sink Jamaica. Nobody come out. The whole Jamaica could have sink.
We need more aggression for the PNP right now. We put the Labour right there in a check. You talk about man a corrupt. The most corrupt man, and him still out there galang with the corrupt self, and the opposition now put him in a check. And the opposition now put him in a check. Now I got church with my own up hand and sitting.
Canada. He would have to step down.
Nah, man.
He would have to step down in England everywhere. He would have to step down.
Opposition now fight hard enough.
The opposition not saying no,
sir.
calm and quiet.
Too calm and quiet because
like him come out and attack. Him should not give law and rule and order, and he's a corruption prime minister.
And you should have stay quiet.
Bank account and rob the country and do all these things. Seeing him picking them wealth. Whenever work yet and you say how much building, wife I have. Look how much corruption where the PNP say him a do. Him should have stepped down. Him should have looked trial now and got in jail. Like any country else.
Yeah, man, the PNP step up in the neck, man. The PNP have so much bomb for fling on them and nuke them. Nuke them, man. Just throw a bomb on PNP. Nuke them, man.
I say Mark Golden have a lot of ammunition.
He not use none. He not use none. None they not use. None.
If you now wait for 14 for people and make the man have everything in his office, he go thief the election. Million people can vote in here, say him are the winner.
And a PNP and
so
Labour.
they try to show you.
You must say, the thing about it, sister, we don't just need Mark Golden seat, you know. A whole per seat we need to turn upside down. So that if Mark Golden going there. So if Mark Golden going there for the seat.
Prime Minister go make it hard that the people can confidence say yes, we have a man. Go out the man. Andrew only should have shame and hide him face.
No true.
He should not do order.
Show dirty in face of a chance again.
Criminal and a thief.
I agree with you. We need more fire. Press gas.
Yes, man. Press the gas, man. Press for bonfire.
Bonfire.
Fire.
Me say, look here. I think the PNP,
Lick your rod.
the PNP deliberately,
Lick your hammer.
I believe the PNP deliberately refused to fight Andrew Honest. That's all I have to say on my platform. And it's truthful. That's all I'm saying because, bro, the amount of stuff out there. You refuse.
Michael Manley, Daddy Manley, Norman Manley, and Michael Manley so soft yet. So the man they come out. All when them a come out, him come out and call them all the clique and the this and the that. Me no hear nothing.
No,
be silent that there's Andrew Holness one and him MP, them me say have all the talk.
Yeah, corrupt as hell.
Going out in them
corrupt as hell.
Them a call him to go back pan banana boat, them hang up all Mike, turn off all the mic pan him and all these things.
This the man, this the man.
Bring them with them.
With them nasty self, at this the man, with them rude self. And him not yo, me I tell you so the thing where me see Libra them doing in the office, the boy, me I say, that's why I say, I'm going if you stop playing with them, this thing not gonna work. Because look one nuclear bomb out there right now on the ground. I wait for them fling and then I fling it. This housing thing.
Go out upon them, man, and calm that brother. Make that brother have step down.
How come they make a
keep that brother the strength?
Hold on.
Feed with strength.
How come they make a press conference out of the tsunami? PNP. The primes are asleep on the switch. And the PNP come make blast it in a press conference. PNP come show the prime side's incompetence and tell the people that time come. Because that do not matter the PNP. Eh? How is it the PNP? Make this a one slide. You talk about tsunami warning in Jamaica. 1 hour and 10 minutes. And a 3 hour later, Andrew Honest, I give a warning and I say, boy, there was a threat, but it now gone. And the PNP, now come out and come kick off him head verbally. You want to say the PNP, look how the Labour at beat you know. Look how the Labour at beat you for every little thing, all when nothing did the Labour at beat you know. Why not beat them back? Jesus Christ.
Look when them did build the 6 little shed. Oh, it is a dark day, and I can't sit in Parliament with him, and the man have to resign. And look what Andrew Holness doing. That brother should step down. That brother should be in their past law, and I give Hardem is not no prime minister. Him should be in prison.
Brother.
And I look for going to prison.
Sister, sometimes I look and I piss off. Sometimes I piss off, you know. Sometimes I piss off, you know, I say, look what I want.
But everybody piss off. America, England, everybody attacks a weight. You go out, everybody attack.
Too much thing go in that country. The youth them are dead. The youth
money. The bull come out now attack.
The youth them are dead.
Bull in a ball now for talk on the man money.
Not true.
People there's so much to talk about. The bull coming out now.
The youth them are dead on the road. The police are kill them off. How much days? The PNP don't talk. PNP don't talk on that. PNP quiet too much, man. They not fight Andrew. I'm going to tell Uno right now. PNP now fight Andrew. They will go on campaign trail. All they want to do a win. They're not busy what we do, you know. A win, they want to win. Remember me tell you about my plantation, you know. A win, they want to win, people. God know. We want to go and get a chance, but Jesus Christ, brother. If you're blind, something. I mean,
this brother have to step down and come out the whole of the 49 robbers. Them have to come out of Parliament. The whole 49 of them to come out. But we want Mark Golding to hammer them. Hammer them. Look how much disgrace. Look how much scandal them have upon them.
If you want to hear the PNP say something, I want to pass some campaign trail, pass some rally, somewhere you hear them and make nice and the hand and blow. They don't come out and like the Labour right. And grind it out. Go on some social media platform, do the press conference, and grind them out.
PJ Patterson come out and attack now. Say Big Mama him come out and disgrace him and big. That's why PJ sue him for how much million and come out with film talk. Him should have never have a radio station. Him go pay up the tax money them way him.
How much week now them a beat? How much?
Golden should have come out with.
How much week now them a beat Dayton Campbell? How much week now them a beat Dayton Campbell? And the PNP they get so much ammunition. And the PNP they get so much ammunition to throw back and blow them up. And them, the PNP are run and them have the gun pan them and people are run them down with stick. With stick. Man, I use finger. You know me, I reason with a virgin the other day, and we are talking about say, boy, man, I use finger and stick them up. You know what brother say? The man don't even hide the finger. Because normally when I use finger for stick up a man, they put it on their shirt. No, I hide it. Man, I take out them big finger and I stick up the PNP and run them down. And woman don't know what I want. This weird. Weird.
Well, all I can say, this is something now. Down the man put more on the 15 parish, and although the people them say they don't want it, the man take bully with him 49 people them and sign to it. Mark Golden should have come out instant.
They don't forget. Me not see the PNP I get the grassroots people.
And make the world see where the power where this brother have. This brother shouldn't have no power. See, this man win America, you don't see. Oh, him attack.
I think the PNP should have a grassroots movement. You know, we come out for enough things. Boy, I mean, not, yo, we don't, look at me, not gonna make them rise up. Me not high blood pressure, but me not gonna make them bother me. Because a long time I beat them and the PNP them back, so we beat them. And we know the PNP them.
You see how the country sink. You see how the country sink is who get a little box food with a 5,000 and 1,000, them a jump up. But the country got on in a sinking sand. Tourists afraid to come back there. Jamaica gone. The Jamaica gone. So Mark Gold enough to expose the Jamaica gone. People don't want to leave England, Canada, no part of the world to come there. They prefer going to a different island. More than come to Jamaica. The tourists are talk about Jamaica.
Mark Gold job was too slow. My job was too slow. Step on gas, man.
Don't tell them what because you pay them $2 an hour. Nobody come out and make them show.
Such man I believe officer, I tell you, the reason why I'm mad at the PNP them sometimes is because, okay, man, my life depends on this, you know. For him to win, you know. My grandkid depend on Mark Golden to win, you know.
Of course.
Change depend on Mark Golden to win, you know. Such man have come out, you know, people. I want to understand that's why I'm mad at the PNP sometimes, you know. Because we all will life depend on Mark Golden to win, you know. So act like you want to win, no man. Jesus.
Fit for being a prime minister, so everybody would like him to get out.
Yes, and then we can start fixing stuff. And nobody, and look here.
No going here with criminality. It's a crook.
Come on, man. At least
28 bank account, money, SSL money. You never put money, but money take out. Bull can't get back in money. Nobody come out and talk about the youth. Everybody get the man money. My Andrew Holness pick me them rich. We never have a job yet from them man.
Boy, I wouldn't
get Jamaica people don't say that.
I don't know where they get money from, boy. They save them piggy bank had up. Them piggy bank. Let me not save. Them piggy bank had up. Piggy bank had up.
When I see the president of America said then give Andrew only so much $5 million for the other party in Gay. And say the money I know are investigated for batty business to come in Jamaica.
Hold on it, Mama Cherry.
Andrew do with the money. Nobody know what him do with the money. Him don't talk to him did get money. So Trump expose him. That's why Trump not give America no money no more.
Yeah, he must sell out Jamaica batty out there. Me know I'm expose and I'll be the lead right there. Say I sat at the batty man and blah blah blah. And then I look for the captain of the fish boat.
But them not look on the money. Them not look on the money where America give Andrew Holness. And he never tell the people them say get how much money. And Trump now go dig up and find out how much money give to Jamaica.
Well, I wouldn't know that either if it was Biden, I wouldn't know. They would get more money to continue on this stuff before you know Jamaica.
That's why Biden them lose.
Yeah.
Okay, so Trump come in, expose it and find out how much money my Andrew Holness get. And quiet with it.
Boy, I'm trying to know when spending bathyology money. When spending? Where the bathyology money there? The bill apartment, we don't know.
Yes. It's Donald Trump expose it.
No, sir.
Well, me I tell the people them have to go. Mark Golden, go outside tomorrow. You do a tsunami. You have to go. They go hammer this brother. This brother have to step down.
No.
This brother by law, him have to step down.
Mama Cherry, Tell me give me a final thoughts, sister.
When my final talk, Mark Golding go out there with your rod and your hammer, everything, and you have to make this brother step down. This brother should have look for charge and go in jail right now with handcuff on him. So do for save the people them and save the country, sir, please. The whole world will look up to you. No about call it, Andrew, call it. You go out there, go hammer him. Expose him, bring him down. All right.
Thank you, Mama Cherry. Respect every time, yeah? Jaja.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fireball. I don't lie. PNP lays in the backside, man. See, Rowan Ellis, I say, what more want Mark to do? To get his ass out there and go attack them fast here. You know, see, for the last how much week? What? Look at. For the last how much week? You know, see, I beat Dayton Campbell. What am I beat Dayton Campbell with? What am I beat Dayton Campbell with? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Unless you don't want it, unless you don't want Mark Golden win. You think that this is okay. This is not okay. This is not okay. This is not a winning strategy. You must hammer them, hammer them, hammer them. You try to win seats. We don't just want Mark Golden win. Some of us just want Mark Golden win. What the hell when Mark Golden win and him have the seats to carry off what he want to carry off? Who want every seat? You have to dig down on the seat them so you can't stop press gas. So you can give them donkey length like Usain Bolt. You need more space between you and the PNP them. You understand? The PNP can rally the crowd, run. They can rally the crowd. All right, let me show you something. What am I use beat up Dayton Campbell with and the PNP for the last 3 weeks or a month or almost 2 months now? Nothing, don't it? Pure lie, don't it? Still black brother, they win him again, Marlon Morgan. When they? He come step in a doo-doo. Come out with one bunch of nonsense press conference, embarrass himself. Why? Because it was nothing. Bare finger news. He come out with nothing, but it was effective. It was effective for the labor right them. The message Rema sent for his people. They come out there with pure lies. At 2 times the labor right them come out with a press conference. What the PNP them with one? What the PNP one day? At 2 times the labor right them come out with the press conference. The PNP allowed the labor right after a report come out from the Integrity Commission. Well bad. Guess what the PNP them do instead of them come out? Them allow the labor right. The next morning, give a press conference and spin the narrative. Tell lie. I was here thinking that the PNP would have come out with a counter. Because you people are listen to you, man. We want to hear you, man. What the PNP are saying. Now that the labor tell the lie there, and it's a bad report come upon them. Where the PNP they lick them down the head verbally. Where the PNP there, PNP no come out. Right? How much weeks now them I beat Dayton Campbell with absolutely nothing. Bare finger them I use and beat him with nothing. And the PNP them have all the bomb for choke on them. We say Auditor General come out. In the middle when them I beat up Dayton Campbell. Give the PNP a whole container full of brand new ammunition. I want my mirror bus a gun out of it, man. Only one man mirror bus a gun out of it, you know. I mean, after I listen to the hand at the campaign rally, I hear him and say, I want my mirror bus a gun out of the Auditor General. Me I tell you something when them can nuke the PNP, them, you know, the labor rights, you know. I want man bus a gun out of it, see ya.
That she is either ignorant, incompetent, or of malice. Now the Auditor General spoke the truth that 3.4 billion with a B, not with a M, was granted to the housing project for Andrew Holness program under his ministry. He said that he never spent the 3.4 billion. Then I want to know if you get 3.4 billion and don't spend it in your 9 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent. He then said that he needs 6,000 houses for the poor and the indigent. In 9 years, he built less than 300. It means it will take 200 years for him to build 6,000. I want to know a prime minister who have a plan for 200 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent.
So you see that is in the library. Because the PNP don't give me much to work with. I tell you, When they look on the labor at them give them blogger to work with. I'm a PNP blogger, you know. Can you imagine the PNP blogger them have to come with contents on their own. They have to create stuff on their own. You understand me? The PNP don't give them stuff to work with. See, a one man give me a piece of weapon outside. I him. The whole Auditor General container full of weapons to nuke the labor right. Look at what money this everywhere. Andrew owners have $3.4 billion in their pocket. And 9 years later, you spend $700 million. And you want to tell me the PNP, you know, things that the people of Jamaica want to know that in our press conference, something like that will nuke them. Something like that will nuke them. You know what can nuke them again? The fact that they might take away people's house, indigent housing, and a lie about it. When the PNP them, they think if a labor right get a piece of material like that, and a lie, me I tell you, no, that is not a lie, you know. This is not a lie where them say, boy, you defame them and them can sue you, you know. This is not no lie, you know. People come into my research, I'm explaining upon so many videos. Even tonight, me I show Cliff Hughes. I tell him it's a lie, he might tell, and he can't come against me for that. Come in my lie, I don't know my lie. See me facts, me show it. Where the PNP there, we take up all that and fling upon them. Where the press conference there. No, what the labor at press conference, Pandy Daddy? Absolutely nothing. Something where 2 weeks old story, them came out with Daddy in a press conference. Didn't know the story was about 2 weeks old or more. It was in the media. 2 weeks, them come out like a blogger. Them not have nothing, but what them do, they make the effort anyway. That's what I say. The labor, them I use bare finger and I stick up the security guard and take a film gun and take over the whole goddamn place. Watch and see if I lie me, I tell. I'm a member in my Virgin Company's platform and I'm going to keep telling you. Christopher Campbell, the man said, if I keep repeating the lies over and over and over, as long as it's regular, you're on the media all the time, people start believing the lies, you know. I swear to God, people. People believe the lies like Marlon Margani out there, them and this and them and that, in the Portland Spice TV. No, Portland Spice TV are PNP TV. So how come I see the PNP them over there? How come I Liberate dominate it? So it's sure like say, we need more man to put out there in a PNP party. So listen what I say. When it comes to the media, the Liberate dominate it. If it wasn't for social media, PNP dead. Dead. Now we have, all right, we are talking about all of them housing problem there. Look what going on housing. You know things that the people that want to hear from the PNP, how bad the Prime Minister don't want him sit down on the money for so long and they will spend the money on them. And I talk about him, love them. You think if me opposition, they're going to nuke him with that. And on top of that, we not take away indigenous land, indigent land, and I tell you something not do it. You know things that the people want to know that? That are one of the biggest nuclear bomb the PNP have right now. And now fire it. Housing. Remember me, I tell you that. Remember me, I tell anyone that only yes or that. One of the biggest nuke the PNP have to bury Andrew Ones for months and years after election day is that housing. You go all the way back to Nexim Holding. You let the people know, say, such man take up $650 million out of NHT coffers when he's looking at you people right here before me and say, oh, no, not qualified. But him take it and give him friend over Nexim Holding. He built 200 homes. He never ended up back to NHT. No, can't afford the house. Eh? Can you imagine if you're a politician when we don't talk to the people? Eh? When we don't nuke them. Can you imagine if you're a politician and we don't talk to them people? Eh? We're going to follow the whole on there. Can you imagine? Come here, go to them and tell them about next year. Eh? Hey, man.
Me I tell you, you're on point. You're on point tonight.
Me I tell you, because look here.
On point.
Me I tell you, say, housing will nuke Andrew Ones months and years after election day. Poor people not like when I take with them house and them land. I know say I'm on the sit down pan, put house over there and they sit down pan. When you're rich and I hand over stuff to your picnic and all that thing there. The PNP is not making the case to nuke him. They're not. So when me I tell you, Bridget ask me, what more me expect Mark to do? And I hope me explain to you.
Mark just want to win. I don't see what Mark is doing. That makes sense. Okay? So who want, let me tell you something, the problem with Jamaican. That's why slavery, if you don't mind, Sharp, we end up right back where our foreparents come from. You understand me? Right back in the slavery movement.
Before you go.
Because to me, what black people, the Jamaican, and the rest of the Caribbean, them have more sense than Jamaican. Jamaicans supposed to be the ringleader into the movement of this Caribbean island, the whole highlands in the Caribbean, right? But Jamaica seem to just lacking a whole lot. Because for me, you know, just take what just throw at you. Expect more. When we were in school back in the days, right? We want to be first in our class. We don't want to come last.
That's right.
We want the best. You understand me? For ourselves. And we want the best for our friends as well. You understand me? And that should go, that should be the same situation today. You understand me?
Yep.
You can't want a leader to, okay, yes, we all want to get rid of the current. But if you want to get rid of the current, right, you want to get someone better. You don't want someone who's just walking around like a cheerleader. Nobody needs a cheerleader. They need leadership. So he needs to show some leadership qualities. Jamaica need to expect better from him.
Well, you know
Why
what?
are they settling for foolishness?
You know what?
And when you're talking out on the nonsense that he's doing and he's not doing, they're having a problem
No,
with it.
the thing
I
about it, you
understand
know.
that is
The
great.
thing about that, you know.
Yeah.
People need to understand. This is, let me make a point here. We want Andrew Owners out tight, you know. You think we want another ounce, another deal with Andrew Owners United people? Mood mind shop tomorrow morning, me hear say the man resign. I swear to God. Because removing Andrew, our future depends on it. Me have gone pick me, you know. Them can't take another 4 more years of Andrew Owners people. We going home back to Jamaica, depend on Andrew, a man like Andrew Owners clear office. I'm not going to get a chance. But how we going to get it if all of us sit down on the slow bus and not tell the driver to drive up?
You don't want him going to office, just sit down and don't pick up and deal with Andrew the right and proper way so Jamaica can get back some of the money weighing teeth.
We will tell the driver to step on the gas, man. Driver, you know, said we late, brother. You said we late. Step on the gas, driver. How about you? Step on the gas, man. Can look here, such man. But look, all right, let me show you something. For the last how much week? What am I doing dating Campbell? Non-stop beating, don't it? The labor them.
Absolutely, yep.
Then beat them, then pulp him. If it was a grip, he would have nothing left in a flat out. Right? And look, while they was beating him, the Auditor General report come out, you know. Bad, for the labor them, you know. The PNP look on it and pass it. Low hanging fruit. They don't want that. Now, the other day, we have an earthquake. We come here. So the threat was 1 hour and 10 minutes. And the office in the Prime Minister office, no response and warning to Jamaica people. Can you imagine if the labor right then get a gift like that against the PNP? What would I do with them? What would I do with the PNP them?
Run it to the ground.
Eh?
Run it to the ground.
All right. But the PNP them,
Right.
they don't want that. They walk past it. They don't want that. Look what go under the land now. Look at the housing. They could have gone from Nexim Holding. They could have gone for the Auditor General said the man have $3.4 billion and have not spent $700 million yet. And stepping up right now to this sitting here, brand new where we are here say they might take Indigent housing and Mackenzie. Tell me that, right? Where the PNP them they for new, that are the new kiddo. These are the new kiddo. These are the new kiddo for new the labor right them, you know. The PNP don't want it.
Instead, PMP is going from community to community, doing speech, call it that, having their gathering, but yet still they're not debunking the nonsense.
No, they're not fighting Andrew.
That they mean well.
They're not fighting Andrew.
No,
they're not. They're not fighting Andrew. No nobody come tell me say them fight Andrew. Where? They're not fighting Andrew.
He's not doing anything.
No.
Going
Bloggers
around
are
giving
doing.
speech means nothing.
Bloggers.
Action speak better than words.
Bloggers
We don't
doing.
want no words. We want the action. We want to see that he means business. Him if it makes sense. Him not
Press
make no
gas.
sense.
Press gas. Press gas. When I sit up, me say, look how much bomb me give them a while ago. I'm tell about. They're not fire one, you know. And look here, they still make the Liberator beat Dayton Campbell up to today. And them have someone new, you know. Mr. Liberator stick them up with source of finger.
No.
Look, me say them still a beat Dayton Campbell and KSMAC and all that nonsense. They still a beat Dayton Campbell and the PNP they wouldn't fight back. Look what nuke them have. Look on the land thing here. Look on this land thing here. Look on the land thing here. What more the PNP they want? Look on the land thing here.
Hold on 1 sec, Carlos. Sorry. What Jamaicans feel, Rahul, right? Rahul? what you guys fail to realize, it is not about beating Andrew. Andrew commit whatever he done already. Now, what do we do about it? We're gonna keep on just it has to be at the point of legal action, and that's the power that Mark Boland have to deal with. That's what he needs to show us that he's going to do. So us keep on talking about just beating him, that's not it alone. Yes, we're going to beat him, but as well, we want to know what the opposition will be doing with Andrew once he get in. And what you mentioned as well, Carlos, about the JLP vloggers.
Yeah.
They have the lies and they keep on spinning the lies. And when you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, the lies, it seemed truthful to the rest of the world. Right?
Yeah.
And that's what JLP been doing. They're doing nothing but propaganda, and it's working for them.
Yep. It's up to me say, look here.
It's working for them.
I keep telling the people here, and I keep reverting back to my brethren when him Christopher Campbell. The same brother what I did a night with Fight Strong. Christopher Campbell. Why go and Fight Strong? Bless him, said my brother. Christopher Campbell said on my platform, him calling one night. And Christopher Campbell said, I keep mentioning it over and over, and I something me know, so I mention it to Uno. He said, if somebody keep repeating the same lies over and over and over, repetitive, as long as you're often out there in the media, the people start believe you. So if do you understand me? So when you have the labor them out there in the media, with them lie, the people will start believe them. You have to dominate the media. I want the people to know that.
Absolutely.
You have to dominate this media. And you have a nuke in the housing and the PNP now use it. We have a nuke where the Auditor General drop and now use it. We don't have someone nuke PNP, we don't have fight back. We don't have fight back.
Right.
They don't fight back.
If you have a new product, you have to promote the product.
That's why Stutzman I do everything. That's why Stutzman I do it. That's why Stutzman I do so much.
Right. With this situation, you have to keep on promoting and pushing out there. When they do something stupid, the indigenous, the housing, put it out there. Talk to us, Mark, and let us know why this is out there. Like, I mean, I'm so confused. I don't understand why PNP supporters don't understand that it's not beating Mark Boland. It's expecting the best. It's expecting for him to be speaking out on issues such as the housing situation now. We see that Desmond McKenzie is back and forth baffling, right? He already speak on it that it's not going to be person's land. It's going to be their land. Government is supposed to be building houses on their government land for people who are in need. They're not supposed to be using private land to do that.
Hold on, sister.
Pardon?
Hold on, just a minute. Fight Strong, we send you the link so you can come in at the studio. It's only a talk about and I beat Mark. Nobody, people run gun, you know. The PNP run gun. They run gun. But we have to beat the drum. They will understand one day. They will understand what we're saying. Because look here, they will understand. We know our Andrew owners win. So when I tell PNP, stop playing with such man. You think such man a play thing? Number one, the office. Look here. Number one, the PNP stay quiet with the electoral office in this office the whole time. I'm not going to say nothing more about that. Me the only man who beat that like a drum. I know the goat skin boss up. They will beat it. So what the electoral office are doing at the suspend office or on the PNP no say nothing about it. If I even try to take the guy court. If I try to take the guy court.
Interest and they're in there talking, but they're not making no sense. There are problems that JLP have created. There are intentional situation that's put in our face that we all know is illegal and should not be done. Unjust, against the rule and regulation of running a country. We know that. So what is Mark Boland doing about that? Speak up on issues.
Yes,
show
true.
us that you have that leadership qualities. Show us that you're not just like Andrew.
Come on, come kick off Andrew face, man. My problem is, this is it. Me know about politics, you know. Me know about politics. Me pay a lot to politics America people. That's how we learn politics. Paying attention to American politics people. And I see all them sharp. You know, I mean, nothing drop. Yeah? And I see all the labor them more sharper in their response than the PNP. Me not lie people. I wanna lie. I make up.
Absolutely.
The labor are more sharper people. You have to me not tell no lie.
They know how to play the game.
Eh?
They know how to play the game.
Yeah, you like the look here. The Labour have 2 press conference upon the PNP. 2 press conference the Labour have already. When the report came out and one did a day. Spinning peer what? Lies, narrative. PNP no busy with nothing. Nuke them the PNP. One to this housing thing here. Me say me da have a press conference. And me I go from next him holding. Come here, me I make a case for the people. Can I take me normal? Me I make a case. You go sell 5 stocks. Me I make a case. Blessings. So me I go from next him holdings. Me I make a case and show the people. Need someone and a big friend take out $650 million and give the big friend a bill 20 house when they now can't afford to go. So a big luxury house there. And then never get it. Right? Then you have, and you tell the people say, if they love, you say, qualify, the rich friend qualify for $650 million of your money. Then they come on the paper and they pull the Auditor General report. When the man have $350 billion in his pocket, right? Now spend nothing almost 9 years on it, not even 700 million spend. Well, you say you love the people them that follow you. How come you not spend the money for the people them have to sit out pan? Then they drag him again. When I take the people land. They said there's so much to nuke them with.
There's so much ammunition there to fight with. But they're not fighting anything. They're just out there doing speech.
They say if I'm the campaign manager, Andrew dead, Andrew never run by. Well, go and fight strong. Good evening, my brother.
Carlos, good evening and good evening to your guests. We never get her name, and good evening to your audience.
Yes.
Carlos, you know something I know, Carl.
Ann.
But Ann, hi Ann. You know something I know, Carl. But your argument so on point. Me officer something.
Yes, sir.
If I even be calling and say me agree.
Thank
you
you.
know, in a college, me used to do international university debating, you know. And my debate coach did teach me, say, if you're debating and the opposing team, the team that you oppose is talking rubbish, and you sit and say nothing, you have lost the debate. Because what you communicate to the judges is that you agree. Silence or lack of an argument is consent or submission to the argument proposed, the ongoing proposition. And this is what the PNP is doing. And I don't know what else to describe the PNP at this point in the fight as but embarrassing. They're an embarrassing bunch. And let me tell PNP something. A long time I meet a young PNP. Long time. So I don't know who they think how they think this is gonna be easy. Because they might have the most voters or the most true believers, but them the true believers they embarrassed for a long time since PNP are going to the corruption. Now, but I feel like people are gonna just rise and come out for Andrew. What them are gonna do as PNP is suppressing their own vote by not waking up their supporters are not by not waking up those who are on the fence.
Thank you.
Because they tell me say they not even make a good defense of your criticism of the indigent or social housing program. Then just as a lie. If you go to if you making an argument and say it's not true, what is the truth? You know, they can't say nothing because of a fear that what they say can be held against them. Because if they say something different now, it will be in contradiction to what they earlier stated.
All right, hold on there. All right. Say, let's give the PNP the benefit of the doubt. Say, all right. No, they don't want to come up on the housing. They don't want to politicize the program. All right, then. Here goes another low-hanging fruit. Here goes another nuke. Saturday night, there was a 7.6 earthquake in the Caribbean Sea. There was a tsunami warning and a threat to Jamaica for 1 hour and 10 minutes. And a 3 hour later, before the government of Jamaica out of the Prime Minister office had PEM, I warned the people and said, hey, there was a warning, you know, but it gone, fat, it gone. And the PNP, now come on, come nuke them. You can imagine if the labor right get a gift like that. What would they do with them?
Carlos.
Yo. Run with it.
Ann.
I will tell you.
And it's all right, she's speaking.
The thing about the indigenous, the housing, right? That's the integrity. If Mark Olin have integrity and the rest of them that's in the PMP, they would take up the issue. Because they know that Jamaican citizens, they're feeling uncomfortable with this.
Exactly.
So why not speak out on it and let them understand that, yes, we know that they're trying to take the land, pretty much, right? They're called out now. They're caught in the act of trying to pull a fast one. Deathman is a bully.
Yeah.
All he does is just man and carry on. I think his bullyism gonna overrail what we're seeing going on. So I don't know if that's what Mark Olin is afraid of.
No, I don't think so, man. I don't think Mark Olin is afraid of no bullies.
It's very important to touch this issue.
Because when they're on the campaign trail, they're not free to talk. When they're on the campaign, go ahead, my brother.
This information that you have on the screen, what is the source of it?
Let's go to Google.
All right. But all right, let me see. I want to jog you guys' memory to a few months back. And I'm going to show you something which is more than a trend. It is, in fact, a program. And the reason why I say this, can you remember when trade winds spilled the oil and poisoned the River River and crippling the economic and social livelihood of hundreds, if not thousands of people, of an entire community or communities? You remember that? What was the PNP's response?
I don't remember.
Exactly. You don't remember because it was nothing significant. People remember flashpoints. People remember significant things. If it was significant, you as a blogger would have remember because you have your eyes on it every day and you can't remember. You know who else can't remember? Me.
Thank you.
Right? Months ago, when the hotel workers strike about low wage and ill treatment, what was the PNP's response?
Quiet.
Crickets. And now I'm going to tell you the response. But the reason I wait to tell you the response, I wanted your recollection or lack of recollection to be an indicator of how insignificant the response was. Now I'm going to give you the actual material response. And when you match it up or juxtapose your lack of recollection, you'll realize why your lack of recollection is valid and instructive as to why the PNP is as quiet as they are right now. Listen to this. Months ago, when NEPA was basically giving off or submit or bow or genuflect, any word you want to use, to the trade winds oligarchs and the trade winds big rich people, what did Sophia Fraser-Binns, the representative of the environment, at least the environment spokesperson for PNP, said? I'll tell you what she said. In an interview on Friendly TV blog and Andrew Williams show, I think, Sophia Fraser-Binns said a little bit of criticism and said, by the way, NEPA is on the right track. NEPA, Carlos NEPA. Right? And you know what Janice Allen did? She go out there and she said something to some little milquetoast thing, so she's siding with the opposite with the workers, and even that, there's nothing more from her. When she wrote her essay and talking about more to be gotten from tourism and whatever, and there was nothing. Carlos Selena. Once a politician not making a power argument, meaning where power should lie and where power should lie determines where justice is done.
Thank you.
He has nobody talking about power to the people. This is not manly. And nobody not even asking for manly because that is superb and special. We're asking for basic things. Like speak up when injustice comes. That is all the callers asking for. That is all your audience is asking for.
Bro, that's all me talk about, you know. People become one and win, brother. Me mean them so good, you know. The one and win, me say my life depend on this. Jesus. A different direction we want. But we not gonna sit down and see the bus will drive slow and we late figure our work. And drive up there, chat on the phone with the girl. Drive the bus to man, so we late figure our work. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, brother. Press the gas, brother. I want to say.
Carlos,
yeah.
The man can get a brand new bus and have the bus stuck in a neutral. And the other side of one bus with all the axe them broke. The brake no good, that's why it crash and do corruption so much. Right? The driver no license. The road want fix.
That's true.
Right?
No.
It bust Ali gas. Right?
Believe
The bus
yourself.
not rock company. The bus built by Bandula used parts.
Yep.
Right? And that the bus. A beat in our race. That
Think
the
about
bus.
it. All dirty bus.
They stall, completely stall a roadside.
All
not
dirty
moving.
bus. All dirty
One
bus. I beat your brand
the
new
bus
bus.
proud because it stink of corruption. And nobody no want go on the bus. And the bus come and some people late to work and them a go on the bus. And that are election numbers. But nobody now go on for your bus car, you not drive. You sit down and look, girl. I can say when run some if you run some trick with the bus, the girl would look you because girl would follow like money.
Not true. Jesus. Yo, let me tell you something, man. My problem is, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna give you me tell you now. The PNP have bomb to throw up on the labor right. And you go on social media right now, they still a beat Dayton Campbell. About something I beat for about 2 months ago. Believe me, it don't make no sense.
Them a move like some coward. They have bomb in their hand and a run go for Rockstone because they refuse it back.
That's exactly my premise right now. Yeah.
Me say the labor stick them up with bare finger and then I hide the finger, you know. Normally if you stick up a man with finger, if you put it on their shot, right? I wrap you up. The man, you don't have to hide the finger when I stick up the PNP. Just bare finger, stick them up, man. Stick them up. And that Marlon Morgan using a peer.
Marlon. A big green Teletubby. You know if you have one big green Teletubby. You remember Teletubby?
Him new
Green Teletubby.
Him new himself. We don't know if he can come back for that one for the last press conference.
If you have one big green Teletubby, boy, my walk out in a beret. Beret ever green yet? You never see green beret yet.
We don't know if Marlon Morgan can come back, bro. The lie press conference. No, sir. A press conference was at the last.
Remember when then Marcus Garvey movement on campus and see me there and I said to Bridget, what a brother you are doing at this? We don't trust a brother here, you know. But nothing with them you there.
Yeah, brother, man. Something man put on the berry and come out the brother in a press conference, brother.
Big green
go on like him have the message, you know. Nothing man come to find out that pure nonsense, eh?
You know if you want Teletubby, remember I Teletubby them?
Yes. Oh boy. But
another thing to what PNP failed to realize, Allness used social media and win the election twice. Okay?
Yeah.
Back in the days, Porsche and PJ, that was not available. So the old-time tactics with our mother appearance, but way back, it don't work no more.
Talk and tell them and
so they have to show some strength that they can withstand the storm. So when JLP throw things at them or put nonsense out there, they have to step in and debunk it. Stand up firm.
PNP asleep at the wheel to man because
there's no excuse about no messing up program. What program? Andrew isn't running no program.
Me say then I beat them, man. Me say then I beat the labor at them, man. You know what I say? I labor at them, I beat them, man. Every day I labor at them, beat them. PNP now beat them.
But Carlos, on a serious note though, and you know there's an elephant in the room where we now look and do. Both of these parties appear to be funded by the same people, you know. That probably explains the PNP silence. Maybe some of them fund that say, hold on, don't go too hard on that.
Well, another way you could look at it, you know, and we say it all the time, I mean, people are going to cringe, is that, remember say, when Mark Golden came out on this journey, you know, say Prime Minister was getting $9 million. He was trying to be a prime minister. He was getting $9 million. Now, as an opposition, he getting $25 million. Even though if he grow another gray here and worry himself about nothing, as long as the opposition and him still win or lose, him is a winner, right? 25 million.
Absolutely.
You see what I said? You see the thing?
I agree.
When me I say, you know, them people who own the hotel, them and these banks, you know, don't think them staying away from funding elections. You know, remember, so we don't have a transparent election funding system like America, England, Canada, those places, and some other countries which are third world, which are doing much better than us. Corruption is our core. A long time we lose shame, you know. And some of these, the surprise is some of these big rich guys are saying, listen, we don't want this man, such and such a politician go out there and talk certain things. But different than that, It's not even just that. You see, they're so cultured that the big rich man don't need to tell them because they already support the big rich man and believe in the big rich man. You remember when Fitzjackson sued the bank? Who got there? Who from the party got there go support him?
Jaja.
Exactly. You can't remember and see nobody. So they and who got there go support Dayton Campbell? When the Dayton Campbell got there and beating down the problem, Carlos, if you talk, Mr. Your name there, you talk to market people. A really an argument with market people, like, you know, the fact that they might be a compete with them little and the small farmer, they might be a compete with these importers. And instead of the PNP come through with the cavalry now to finish them off and to defend the man and win that battle. Ghost.
Yeah, man, people don't have them strategy when it comes to campaigning.
People blow like an old cowboy film.
They feel, let me tell you, there's a lot of intelligent persons, well-educated persons in the PNP versus JLP.
I know that.
No,
that's true.
JLP, I said a dance
that's
right
true.
there.
That's true.
Right? PNP are not, whatever qualification they have wasn't bought. They actually have the intellectual, like, you know, backing to back it.
Yes,
right?
That's true.
Okay. Now, they feel this intellectual about themselves is all they need to put out there to win. No, it doesn't work that way. There's a saying, so different strokes for different folks. When you are at Rome, you do as the Roman. You got to get down to levels because what they understand in their language, educated language, is different from others who really don't understand, who need them to explain why this is happening with the social housing. Like why this is happening with the land.
And
they need to break this down. Sit down.
Thank you. Thank you. We're not here for the PNP on the house and the land. We're not here for them. You know?
Stop being too intelligent and yet you're being foolish.
Thank you.
Carlos, you know me not give PNP so much credit. I don't think that's the problem. I think it's a problem of conviction. What do you believe? Because if you're intellectual and you're not guided by the particular philosophy to drive that, to have that intellect drive you to support the people, then you're in a problem. I think they're intelligent, but they don't have an intellectual underpinning which support any kind of contestation at the current problem in a serious way. And that is where we are at. Because if you listen to them on the campaign trail, they're excellent communicators to everybody. Nobody can communicate like these people.
That's true. But the campaign trail, I do it.
They just don't believe the things that we are saying. True. Or enough of them don't believe in standing up for the people in the way that we, the prospective voters, are asking. And that is the problem. Is the PNP is too much like the JLP in seriousness, in real ways.
PNP too stuck up.
They're not as bad, but they're not good enough to a point where they're not clearly distinguishable in what they believe from the JLP.
But check this out and fight strong. You see, look over the labor right side. You have to look on it. Anything up over there now. Everybody gang like a piranha. A bone them left.
Yes.
Everybody gang up like a piranha.
You remember when Portia was running in 2006?
No, the Liberal Party. Look, you see, everybody get a lick off of Jamie, you know. Didn't Campbell, you know. Everybody get a lick off of him, you know. Then they gang up the Liberal Party, gang up like a piranha. A pure bone left. And they're sharp. You think something going to go on tomorrow morning and out there? They're sharp with the response. I'm going to tell them already.
The way they run their lies, you swear it's true. You have to really check back again and say, wait a minute, that's true.
I'll be a lie about tell them. Because look here, the Labour are under the water. So they're using up the PR stunt and bluffing and finger. Remember, you know?
Right. That's their marketing strategy.
I bluff them, I use, and it's working. So, one of the PNP can make the Labour use nothing and take over the whole place. It's like a man with a finger walk up on the security guard at the front with a gun. I'm a guard the whole place and take my gun from him and go take over the whole castle.
Yeah,
Eh?
let's hope they change. It's just that me, I have to run right here now, but me the have to
Respect.
call you to tell you say me agree, yeah, man. And big up
Respect.
yourself and big up to your listeners.
Every
All
time
right,
fight strong. No love,
one
my brother.
one strong.
Yes, sir. Yes, sister. So I said, you know,
Yeah.
we want.
That was necessary. Very necessary.
Yeah, man.
I call it.
Come on. Come on, one fireman. Because people, we're not PNP and we're not JLP, you know, not on this platform. But may I look what is best for the country. What is best for the country is such man, nothing there.
Absolutely.
And all the PNP are play right now, nobody make such man turn on the money, you know. Nobody thinks they on the money. In your money, wagga wagga like a sun. No make it turn on the money. Can you know who we not trust? You cannot trust the Jamaican people. They wishy-washy. They will put on the orange. They will put on the orange shirt. And next thing you see them come. Later on, you see them come vote for citizens because of what? Nothing.
The rest of them who were there get $5,000 and a box lunch.
So then go and switch the shirt and go to the next one. Oh, yeah.
You see that?
Absolutely.
You cannot trust the Jamaica people. So if some people just want Mark Gordon win, when they talk like this, the PNP then come and be, oh, you about Mark? It's all about Mark Gordon. No. Go quiet and sit down. Mark Gordon alone cannot. Mark Gordon alone cannot make the change if I'm alone winning the PNP. He need the seats, people. I keep telling you the guys that. Our 14 to 49. You see how much? So we catch up there. So we need all them seats. So Mark Gordon policy can come to fruit. If you not have the seat, he's gonna be a sitting duck prime minister. Right? Am I lying?
Absolutely.
Because the Labour right going to vote against everything him do. Right? So him need the seat. So therefore you have to give them what? Donkey length. Donkey length.
The constitution that they messed up will not change. It will just only get worse. And then they're going to say, well, you know, we vote for Mark and he come in. Hopes this still happen. No. He needs all the seats. So people need to hold him right now to the pedal and let him move strong.
Yeah.
Because PNP, don't be surprised if JLP win.
PNP
is sleeping at the wheel.
You know, so
don't be surprised.
Me hear people attack because you can't sleep at Andrew Willis. Andrew Willis to campaign.
More out of Mark Golden. So others can look in. There's people that's on side right now wondering which one to vote for, you know. There's people there waiting.
Of course.
But they want to see a Mark Golden that is going to be a winner. Not just winner as in win the election, but to move the country forward.
He must win strong.
That's what people want.
He must win strong. Win strong. We want, if Mark can win, we want win strong. So right now, you stand up to them man and nuke them man. See people talk about housing, you know. See them, why you not come out? Can you know say? If we don't come out and talk about housing, we say months and years after election day, Andrew still dead. Still dead to poor people. You know, come tell poor people say you want to take with their land and their house. And you come tell poor people say you have how much $1 billion sit on pan and you know build house for them and you hold them back. And the PNP now make the statement, you know. They now make the point, you know. They come tell poor people say, yeah, when they try to get a house trust, when they tell them say they're not qualified. But rich man qualify for $650 million to start business out of Funo, housing trust money. And the PNP now make the case, you know. They sit up on all them information and nuke them with it.
PNP do not realize that the houses that were built, social housing is the workers, the taxpayers who pay their NHD funds. That's where the money came from to build most of those houses. That is unfair. That is, to me, that is totally unacceptable on a prime minister, any scale, to think that's okay to use the taxpayers' money that they throw in their NHT, on their NHD fund for their own benefit to build homes. When really and truly, the homes should be built by the funds like IMF funds that's there, and also corporation who donate for those houses to be built.
Yep.
Right? They're not supposed to be using taxpayers' money, and then you're selling those houses back. And then some of those same taxpayers who throw their NHD, they're not qualified for their home, those homes.
See,
there's a problem there.
Mr. The PNP that make the case.
I am so passionate about this. Sometimes I'm just misstepping because this is too much.
The PNP even
And
nuke
people
them.
need to wake up and realize things for what it is. No one is saying that we want JLP to stay in power. We want Mark Golan, but we want Mark Golan to come strong.
Yeah.
And he needs to be strong to win most of the seats.
Of course, he have to be strong. You can't be no weak coming to weak and flimsy. You know, right?
That's thinking right now, okay, which party should I vote for? They're undecided right now.
You always have those type of people. See, Christopher Campbell here, what my brother? Manners and respect. Chris, I don't know if he hears a ring, I keep calling your name from the other day. From you make that point, Chris, you call up on the program and you tell the audience, say, people believe the lie if you keep repeating it over and over. I will not lie. Remember I said that, Chris? People believe it even when it's a lie, as long as they keep repeating it. Christopher Campbell said that on this platform, and I keep telling you that. Say, as long as they have the labor right them out there more than the PNP, and I repeat it. We said, look, you have, may I give you some things, you know? You have a tornado threat in Jamaica that lasted 1 hour and 10 minutes. We never get no response from ADPEM, that is in the Prime Minister's office. That's another nuke for the PNP. Nuke them. Press conference next morning. People, looky here. We had a tsunami last night, and guess what happened? There was no response. This is incompetence. Vote for we, and we'll never make that happen. How can they not make that case there? All right, you have housing going right now. All kind of stuff in the housing, and then I burn them out. Come on, man. You have a problem with that? God, no. You have a problem with that? You have a serious problem with that? You see?
It's crazy. You know, the voters need to realize, the PNP supporters, that it's not burning out Mark Golan for him to lose. It's for him to get some balls and start acting like a leader in a party, leading the party. And I don't know if he's pig-headed, not listening to the others in the party, their opinion. Because when you're a leader, you're supposed to be able to lead and also take on opinions and decide what makes sense. Not just you alone, but the whole team. In order for them to win landslide, they all need to come together. The party just seemed to be all over the place, still not glued together.
Well,
because persons is going on different platform in the party saying one thing and the other, like what's his name there that agree for the gag order to be on the IC. What's his name? Can't remember.
Julian Robinson. We want an half. We want an half. Can you know what?
This is premise.
To the receiving up, hold on there. To the receiving of Parliament and them attack and my question and the AG was there and she, Miss Ellie, she's a smart woman. I really like that woman. She's a good woman for Jamaica. Jamaica need a woman like she. Jano, she don't play. She don't play. Auditor General don't play people. She don't play. I tell them I love that woman there. We need some people like she. But they might but they can see they might impede our work. You can just listen now. Yes. And Mr. Julian there, I said to myself, say, oh, you could be sitting there when I am saying one, I try gag a gag of the gag order upon the eye.
You need to get rid of me, tired of you.
You see me, I say, so I say, that kind of look wrong. So you need to fix the PNP need to fix that because we don't want no gag order no way. I'm serious about the country. I'm telling you that I'm serious about my country.
Absolutely.
Very serious about it.
Absolutely.
I'm not taking from PNP, I'm not taking from Labour right? Sorry. If you don't want to come clean, don't come in the office, don't come in and try to thief from poor people.
Right. Because the best. No sideways, no in the middle. Be straight lead, be the straight leader that we expect. This is the 21st century. Time has changed. Social media era, everything has changed. So the movement has to be better, not our parents' days. Those days are over.
Christopher Campbell, have a couple of minutes. You want to come in at this studio?
Things Andrew it's doing now, it would never happen in the past.
No.
Not even when Thiago was in office. As much as I don't like it, you understand what I'm saying? But let's be real now. Let's call a spade a spade. He's the worst of the worst.
Yeah. You can't compare to nothing. I'm gonna tell people already, say, look here. if people are saying the two of them are the same, this is what I tell people say. There are different people because one of them signed the code of conduct, one of them did not. I talk about the leaders when I talk about party, right? One of them statutory declaration cannot be certified for 4 years. The next one is up. The next one have the integrity commissioner court. The next one don't, right? The next one is under investigation for illicit enrichment and all kind of nonsense, all type of baggage, right? So it's clear what we're talking about here. We're a fool. That corrupt man must leave office with his 28 bank account unless we are stupid. We cannot be stupid on that. But if you want to get there, you have to press gas. What we see the PNP them do right now is not a recipe for win. That's how Carlos has said. Men we can't see things. We can't see things. Why they not press gas when they press gas? Why they not nuke them when they nuke them? Them have how much about 2 months them have beat Dayton Campbell. Them have beat him on taxes, them have beat him on KSMAC, and them have so much bomb to fling and blow them up. They not use it.
All right.
And nothing bigger when they live right them and go on. With live right there corrupt and the most corrupt bunch God ever created on this face of the earth. And the PNP and willing to beat them. Me don't know why.
Absolutely. Rosie right here, Francis. Big up yourself. I agree. You're on the fence, not sure which one to vote for because PNP isn't showing up themselves properly. Right? Again, I would never vote for JLP. That will never happen. Right? But what I'm saying here, this is not about Mark because it's PNP. No, Mark needs to step up and deal with things in the right and proper manner. And he needs to explain to Jamaican people what's this going on with the housing.
Yep.
Right? What is Desmond premise? Because he's a flip-flop.
Yeah.
This minute he says one thing, and when he gets to talk about it, he flip and say something else. And while he's saying something else, he's doing it in a bullish attitude.
But under the
like
first,
him not explain nothing and this and
so
this attitude like he run and home Jamaica.
Yes. I saw them go on, people. But it's not the first time two of them come with a different opinion, Remember with the amount of houses, shelters. Remember the shelters, the number of shelters, right?
The shelters, that never happened. Yeah.
People, we're not showing right now, say, it's not the first time these two men have different opinion. Look here, people.
There is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case.
The person was tracked and their identity discovered.
Anyone can say anything and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
Some 60-odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island.
I'm just saying.
He's fibbing. He's a fibber. If a person on the platform don't know, is a liar. He's always fibbing. Always. Never talking straight.
And
when you get at him and ask him, so what you just say? Him start get mad and I come out with a different attitude. Yeah.
Say never say so. How can I say so? I'm going to never say so.
You ask him that question. Him out of line. He has no leadership quality himself. To be no part of politics.
Then look at after the whole of we hear what him says about the houses, I gotta take it from you. Here ya.
I saw a video recently, last week. In fact, it was sent to me. And when I saw it, I said, but wait, this can't be true. The video was about an allegation that the ministry, the government of Jamaica's new social housing program, that the houses being provided under the program was not going to be in the name of the beneficiary. And I said, nothing can go so. Well, it has erupted into a political squabble now, based on a lie.
You there?
Because people know that these things are not so, but it doesn't suit their political narrative, and they circulate it. And this is an example of the role that social media is playing
powerful
in communicating and delivering messages and being exploited.
But truthful better than you, more than you.
So the Minister of Local Government, Desmond McKenzie, has responded.
Here I know.
Saying that this is simply not true, and making the distinction between indigent housing is not the same thing as housing under the new social housing program. Yeah? Here is Desmond McKenzie addressing the issue yesterday at the JLP's Area Council 1 meeting at Holy Family Primary School in Central Kingston.
I see them put out that thing about me, about the indigent housing program. I Prime Minister social housing program. Once it is built on government property, if something go wrong, then it is the responsibility of the government to look about it. Those persons who find their own property and come in and it's legitimate, we never tell nobody that we are going to take nothing from them. What they're trying to do is to create scandal and mischief. Lie them lie.
Lie them lie.
So this is what it comes down to.
Ladies
and gentlemen.
Here I know.
Under the Indigent program, those people are housed entirely on government property.
Entirely on government property. Lie people.
Yes. As against people under the Social Housing Initiative, who put up their own land and the government builds on it. It is theirs forever. And those who proposed and circulated knew that. They would have known that. But no, that's not the objective. You see, truth is now a casualty. So long as it suits us, yeah.
The man talk about himself, you know. See me put the facts on the screen there, guys. That simple Google search can show you that. A simple Google search can show you that, give them information to people. Simple. See there? I'm gonna read it one more time for you guys who can't see it probably by your phone. Right? Come and ask Google, right? Simple. Right? If I die after receiving a Jamaica indigent social house, the land typically reverts back to the government or the relevant municipal corporation, as those houses are considered to be owned by the government and not the individual recipient under the Indigent Housing Program. The Indigent Housing Program, meaning your land would not pass on to your heirs upon death. So as you said, I'm not tell the truth. I'm not tell the truth. I'm gonna go further than that. I'm gonna tell you, say, yes, land is a core requirement for receiving a social house in Jamaica's Indigent Housing Program. So even if you go to research before you come out and come talk, let me show you another piece right here where it's mandatory. Most social housing programs in Jamaica include the Indigent Housing Program mandate, which means mandatory, that applicants must have land ownership or legal tenure to be considered for a housing unit. Big old rusty man, I tell lie.
All right. Carlos, indigent housing should be built by Food for the Poor and those other organizations, not the government. The government's supposed to be providing social housing. So them getting into business and trying to make excuse because they got caught trying to steal land, private land.
It seems like
they're diverting now and talking a different phrase.
That's what they make up feel.
What the aim were.
What else can
aim were to take people's land from day one.
What else can we believe based on what we're seeing here? They make sure say Papa, remember, indigent people mean poor, pauper, right? We don't call them pauper.
So
Poor.
that is where Food for the Poor and the other relief organization, whether it's Red Cross or whoever oversees different charities, they build indigent housing, not the government. If the government is involved with that, it's a business.
So no, the thing about
and they should not be in no business doing that. They should be providing social housing on their land and government land for persons.
the next thing again, next thing we have question we know is all right. How do you put pauper or indigent and land ownership in the same sentence? That means you have to take a microscope, a binocular, and a flashlight in a helicopter, a search for those type of people, right?
All right.
Because the say people are living in a pallet close by him.
Those indigent people call the Food for the Poor, get with those other organizations, whether they have a fire burnout and they need rebuilding. That is where the disaster association that he has there, that he had those things being rotten and road and running all over them damaged. Those are supposed to be given out for people who are in need to build their indigent house, not them, the government building it.
But my problem
Give
is
it to persons so persons have the material to get someone to build it, or have them get assistance through the Food for the Poor or the other organization, whether it's Red Cross, to help build those houses.
So let me ask a question.
Government, yeah, go ahead.
All right. You hear the Prime Minister's explanation. I don't know if you hear him explanation, but it explain, right? And you hear this Desmond McKenzie explanation, and both of them said, no go so nobody not taking a house. Never a problem with that, you know. Me have a problem with that.
There's not too much program.
You know,
They're not to be doing
never problem. To me, why nobody want to touch this part of the program, the part of the house, the indigent houses, we lose. Andrew now explain that, you know, he walk far from that. Mackenzie say nobody not take nobody house, but see it up online.
So that's why I'm jumping, and like Miss Flashy and I laugh short on everyone.
So may I ask, so in my video, me ask, did we expose a land theft scam right here, a scheme to thief land? Is it's what we expose right here? I want more to know.
Absolutely.
Hey? The Prime are not explaining it. He must say nobody not thief, nobody not take nobody nothing. Mackenzie say nobody not take nothing. See the people go online. Go online, it's there. See it there? And they make sure say you have to have land. People, it's mandatory. That I think, you know, it's mandatory that you have land to get an indigent house. Let me repeat that. It is mandatory that a pauper have land to go on an indigent program. You know what I say? So imagine the word indigent and land ownership in the same line, which means you have to get a binocular.
That's the rules and regulation for Food for the Poor, because I have had family member that got homes from them. Right? You have your land, you need to help. They build.
But the difference with this, hold on there. But the difference with this, you lose the land. And you lose your house after you die. You can't hand it down to your family member. That's the difference. This is indigent also when Andrew Owners and this already deal with. You lose it. This is something new. And Miss Garvey said this is basically illegal what he was telling the people. So if what he was saying in words was illegal, if tell us say there are cases where they already take the people land, house got people dead. So if he was saying in words was illegal, his word was illegal, and action already taking place. That means that the action was illegal too. So take a people's house is illegal. So they already break the law.
Right.
According to Mackenzie.
I believe persons forget that Juliet went on this I don't remember where the place was, when he was talking to those people about the land and wanting them to give it up pretty much and for them to get these homes, and talking on the road, not being able to fix the road and how much the road would cost, because she's trying to convince them to leave their land so they themselves, she and her husband actually can get a hold of the land. That's pretty much what it is.
But me say,
so it seems to me that Jamaican keep on forgetting this game that they've been playing, and you never see smoke, as you said, without fire. All of this was in the making. Them trying to acquire land here and there and doing all this nonsense because this was the plan, and now they speak on it and think that it would go over people's head, and they don't realize what they're saying. So now they get backed in the corner with their hands in a cookie jar trying to take people's land.
Hold on. Karen said it. They took the site down. What site? The housing site, Karen? Hold on there. What site they took down? Hold on there.
Big up yourself, Karen. Big up yourself.
Karen. What site they took down? What site you talking about? Did they took what site? Want to know? Please. They took the site down. What site? Is it the housing site? Because, news break and, we rely upon people to drop in sometime and tell me breaking news. So more I know. So Karen say yes. How are the mama cloth you talk about? Yes? Lord God. People, anybody verify that? Where you hear that from?
Fire burning too much, so they have to run.
Where?
That's all.
Don't me tell you, say, they will try to lift out this a hot pipe here and blag a ton on the light pan and it catch a fire and they have to drop you around. What? They said, sorry, people, this needed. No,
for real.
Hold on, Karen, hold on. Well, Karen, I tell you, as I say, they take on the housing website, they take on the site. So then, hold on. They can't take me up down, come here and screenshot. What? No, sir. What a job we did. Whoa.
Big up yourself, Carlos. Big up yourself.
What a job we did. People, see me have the material, man. Me are sure no. They can't run away from it. See it there. They might take on the land. See it there. This is one. I lie. Karen, how are you that? Over Andre. How are you that listener? You must have listened. Oh, Stevens, yes. Andre Stevens. Yeah, incredible. Me listen to Andre Stevens. If I hear. What can go so?
No.
So hold on there. I teach them that teach people land. No, what the PNP gonna do with this now? Here goes another nuke again. Here goes another piece of nuke for the PNP press conference tomorrow morning. Bright and early PNP press conference. PNP one of them. Jesus God, the lazy PNP, them fast, but they were driving slow. PNP, come nuke them tomorrow morning. Start from Nexim Holdings. And come up till today. Nuke them, because poor people don't want to make here's them and I hold them back, Jesus. This is news to me. La la la, Christopher Campbell. What? No, sir. People, give me a start break.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
People, welcome back. You hear that? And Mr. Campbell in the comment section. You know you are going there. The labor right there. They take down the website. Vloggers. Look here. And a PNP see this, You think a PNP see this? And we see it. And we. And I know the PNP don't take it up and lick them with it. And we call it out. I know the PNP call this out. So they take down the website. Backside.
Yeah, people wants to be asking for answers.
So
Why?
So they never know what they put on the website. So that means the PNP wasn't doing them job for the people then. You can't put that on website and PNP don't know that. A blogger see that? How are you going now?
Yep.
How are you going now?
Back them in the corner and expose them. That's what happened. Thanks to the bloggers. Remember I said 21st century. This election period is not filled with grandparents and parents. It's a different time.
Look, So Karen, I said, yeah, for Andrew Stephen P. Say, they pass this Portmore 15 parish the next bill. So what a man can't sue them and take them guy court go tie it up. And that they do in a court. And that happen. You got court go tie that up. And that me see them do up here, so.
I know this. Yeah.
You can't sue a ham sandwich, you know. You can't sue a ham sandwich, you know. You know just making such man run with so. You sue him. I tie up in a court.
And what Jamaicans fail to realize, he's trying to break up the parish. So one area could be JLP and another area could be PMP. So it's splitting the vote.
What is that going on? You think Black Army could go through so easy this time? We out here.
It's a game.
We out here. We out here. Make them know so we out here now. We out here. No, me out here. Come in, I'm gonna be biased. I swear to God. Me out here, people. Me want my go and get a head up.
And Jamaica need to understand that St. Catherine is what, the third biggest parish? So St. Catherine is a big deal with a lot of history. A lot of this, a lot of that there, right? So it's a big deal. That is why they're messing.
It's gerrymandering. It's called gerrymandering. That them I do. Some Republican shit them a pull. I tell you. Republican stunt them a pull.
Zoning, making zoning area for
yes.
their own political gain.
A thief, they want thief election. Such man, I try everything, people. They try everything, gerrymandering people. A Republican playbook. I tell you, suppress vote and all the nonsense and thief this and move lines. I tell you what I'm going to people. But some Jamaicans don't understand. They're really
absolutely. Yeah.
Wow. Gerrymandering the man. I them I use, man. That them I use, man. Republican playbook. That them I use. Them a right-wing party, you know. Liberal right-wing party, you know. Like Trump,
absolutely.
You know. I Trump, them support Trump, you know, so Liberal them support Trump, you know. The Jamaican Trump supporters are JLP. Me say the Jamaican Trump supporters are JLP.
Same perspective, same government.
Me not go around it. Yeah,
fight the people.
Yeah.
Take advantage of them.
Me know
that's
people.
What it is.
Yeah, man. Me I tell you, Jamaican Trump supporters are JLP. They will sell out to the white man quick and fast. See it?
Right.
Hey, me I wait for see when Trump come to Jamaica come try shake down Andrews to see him fall out of the tree and what Trump are left with in a pickup truck. Yeah. Can I come shake a tree, you know? Me say Trump, me I look with Trump come shake a tree at Jamaica. It happens. Can I shake down everybody? But I mean,
don't you see how much he sent to Guantanamo Bay? The criminal them, the big one them, that he can't deport yet. Them right next door in Cuba.
Let me tell you.
That's the perspective.
What is going on over there? What is that do? And those criminal move when they say plane a move, sister. Everybody a move and they mix up. Everybody as criminal. The Republican is not just taking criminals, people. I want you to understand. When Trump say I take criminals, and those criminal, that's why the farmer them don't have no fat people on the farm. Because they take farmers to be innocent and reap a crop. So it's not just criminals. Everybody that gets scraped up. Everybody illegal. That Trump asks for. Him asks every illegal, every undocumented to be removed. Is that just criminal? So don't listen to that. Why the people? All right. If a criminal alone, how come the people the farmer them have less than 10% of work up on their farm? How is it? How is it the farmer them not nobody to farm? How is it construction lower? Remember them are hardworking people. Them are not criminal. So they're showing that. So when you see them playing their move, it's not necessarily a bunch of criminal. So me, Andrew, when I talk about deporting, I come back to Jamaica, I'm saying, honest, another criminal I come back. May I tell you that? Everybody I come back. If you grab you, and you're illegal, them gone with you. Because right now, we see, look, all right, for sure, it's not a criminal alone I come back. The sentence give the police power, give the state trooper power, and all the cops them power. If they pull you over for a tail light or any infraction, they can't check if you're legal or not. Then what happens to you? You don't have to be a criminal to find yourself back at Jamaica. If you're illegal, you're gone. If you're in your van, like with your family, I try left town, I try left Florida, I say, but me left, I'm going to California. The highway patrol out, they get the power to stop you too. And if it look like and the thing will me hurt me, well, what can I say? If you look like a Mexican or a Hispanic right now, them stop you. May I tell you?
May I tell you? The Caucasian them. The Caucasian is the white people.
Mm.
Persons who don't know.
Mm.
They're stopping the brown people and the black people. And the brown people are the Mexican, the
Yeah,
Hispanic.
the Mexican, it bad pan them. It bad pan them. It bad pan them because once you see them, come to them and watch a video, is the man say, boy, every police in they must stop him because he look him a Mexican. But him illegal, he's a citizen, right? But he must not get dig up because he is. Look, why? You know what it remind me of? Back in the days when black people never get no break. Remember how we used to face that, you know? Me no like what go on, you know? Because if it happen to one man, it will happen to the next, you know, people. First, they come for them. And then we say nothing. They come for your neighbor. And we say nothing. And when they come for you, there's nobody to say anything for you. Remember that?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Very true.
Jaja.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I mean, things is hot over there, right? And again, like you said, the JLP party is similar to the Republican, very much so. Same policy, same kind of policy.
Yeah. Those rich oligarch get rich. Look what they do to Usain Bolt. He tell you, the type of people that will play and the people that heart get rich and gone, left Usain Bolt to pick up what? The man will do it rich enough. Then I talk to nobody. And it's not the same set of man them name a call for heist like this, you know. And the first we have a money heist in a Jamaica like this, you know. And the man just change a name and something else, and they work with the government and they get all the license and do it again. But I believe Usain Bolt can make a change with his utterance.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He needs to pick up, as he said. I'm glad that he's getting things together and deal with it. Things, you know, pull the bull by the horn and run with it now, because he had given them enough time to have some conscience to fix the problem.
Yeah, never little piece time here.
Not to, because they don't want to give him his money back. He's a black youth. He's not into politics. It no matter to them.
Yeah.
They're out of order.
Let me
very
hear.
out of order.
Let me hear.
That is the Jamaican Prime Minister. Very out of order.
Bad.
I'm speaking very clear about it. Because as someone who was the Minister of Education and so forth, he's in the school. He's seen the youth, them early morning, they have to get up and go practice and do all of this and do all of that. He knows the sacrifice persons like you saying and others make to get to where they're at, and for them to rob him.
So let me
they're not going to enjoy all this stuff that they steal from poor people. They're not going to enjoy.
No, they're not enjoy that. Let me play a little clip. Let me play a little clip. Hold on, sister. Hold on there. Let me play a little clip when we have a Usain Bolt. Listen in.
There's a lot of international people have called.
Yes.
And said, do you want to speak on Miles? I said, no, man. In time. Even when I do things, I tell you, we cannot speak about this.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, when me start speaking, I hurt Jamaica a lot. Because now it come down and my body has to look and I say, Jaja, so I try to avoid that as much over the 2 years. But I see now, when I can say it and feel good and say, you know what? Right, but now at some point I have to start say something.
Yeah.
Because I not see nothing. Clearly, it look like I'm gonna apply some pressure.
Right.
Or do something or start make a whole lot of questions being asked. I not get back nothing.
Do you somewhat feel betrayed?
Yeah, it better.
By that Jamaica in a sense.
You can't, it's not the country, we can't argue. It's just, for no say, the people who have do this can actually do this. Is the man saying?
Yeah.
And just so. Because I get a whole lot of support from, I guess, the regular people that really are cuss and say, yo, give out them money and the rest. So that's why as I said, that's why I hold back. I say, no, I get the support from the people. Them. So let me see if that is going to be enough pressure for them. So, you know, I go try to figure out something and try to help him out. But nothing now go on. So at some time I have to speak and say, big man, I need back my money.
So you hear that? Man is a level-headed guy, you know? A very level-headed guy. I respect him. A level-headed man. Usain Bolt is. Usain Bolt could have come out and blast.
Hold on. Fight strong. He doesn't have to take on the powers. There is eternity. There's he can get an attorney from the States anywhere to try this case because US dollars is also involved in this. So he has many choices. He's just trying to not put Jamaica out there like that. So he's not afraid of nothing. He could have done this a long time. And he has many people who would even voluntarily do it for him.
For free.
People up there.
For free.
In different countries.
You know what people are like to say, well, I represented Usain Bolt. You know what lawyer would just like to know say, I represented Usain Bolt.
Black, white, different nationality. He's got that covered.
He got that. People, the man have that power. I say countries will give this man land and house and say, come live here. Them think I joke that.
Then forget that he's the spokesperson for Puma and he has shares there.
Them not understand what I'm going, man.
You don't understand what big boat is? It's a disgrace. He don't want to disgrace the country worse than it is.
I go to youth, man.
Right now, CNN would love an interview from him or Fox. What? He's not afraid of anything. It's just a disgrace he's trying to save Jamaica from.
Well, I go to youth. I go to youth. He waited long enough. He wait long.
Yes. Time for him to hit the ball in the court now.
Yeah. Well, you know what, sister? You have any final thought now?
Yeah, that's it. So no, I'm not long.
Yeah,
comfortable.
Yeah. Because okay, you know, I want to find out more. I'm going to do a research on the website. How's the website to see if it really come down? You know, I like to do my own research. You may like to do my own research. It's my job that to do my own.
Some digging as well. Yeah.
So we want to find out because I held tomorrow morning, you know. I held tomorrow morning, you know. Miss say, can you imagine if they take that website? Yeah? Well, they come from Andre Stevens. I believe him. Well, if that a report like that coming from Andre Stevens, I believe it. That's why bloggers need to be credible. Bloggers need to be credible.
He's a very thorough.
Yes.
He's a very thorough individual.
Yeah. If somebody said they hear Andre Stevens, yeah, you know, I believe, yeah, but definitely I still have to look out for myself. It's my own job. I'm a job. This is what people tell me on comedy, you know. No shame, I never don't make one mistake. Your credibility shot. Sister, that's it. Final thoughts. All right.
So that's my final thoughts for tonight. Tomorrow we pick up. I'll send you some stuff. Okay.
All right. Blessings, sister.
All right. So have yourself a good night, and those on the platform, have yourself a good night. Pick up yourself.
Enough love. Enough love every time.
Yep.
Yes, people. So this platform, I want you to know, say, we want such man out of office. There's no doubt. But we know the PNP don't take it for granted. Because such man, you know, play fear. I want to tell you that. Me I show you, you know. I say when the PNP want to get this, they have to take it big. Real big. So we don't have a question when election time come. Who win and who win. Play back the camera and make we see who pass over the line first. That happened in the last election, you know. The local government, you know. And to me, that is just a warm-up, gentle people. I feel that is a warm-up for the bigger things to come. If you have an electoral office in your commission office in your office, then you're the man that must merge man, the head man, they've been shown the picture already. It's like the whole of them are body. Man, someone have to win, you know, man. The man want to be a president, you know, by all means necessary, you know. So the PNP have to pull out all the stops. You can't laugh with this, man, you can't play. You have to press gas. Tomorrow morning, all right. If it is true, because the PNP must have this information, that them take down that website. Come and go look on it, you know, me don't know. Anybody no go look on the website? Anybody in the comment section before me left? Somebody in the comment section must can go look right now. Anybody close to them computer? Anybody before we leave here? Mr. Christopher Campbell, David Jervis, anybody real sweet? Anybody here? Just anybody that is close to their computer so we can confirm that on this video tonight that the website come down. Like anybody have a second device can go look on the website to save that new social housing program website come down or some website have to deal with that. Check it out. Can you imagine people? Lord Jesus. So if the website come down, that means to them it appears as if somebody get caught. You look like them in a cross property with one piece of iron, and nobody never see them, not even the PNP. Until when social media bloggers see them and turn on the spotlight, the piece of iron get hot. It turn red like a fire.
and he burned them and they drop and run and left it. So now the website closed down. Then this is another more question. We say every move them make it seem as if the website shut down, it are gonna give me more question than anything. Because I question the whole thing, you know. Come and say, hold on there. The second person will own the land. Them not coming on land. A part of the qualification is to have the land. Them say, I want the main part of the qualification, that are the core part of qualifying for the indigent. You talk about the poor house. You talk about the pauper house. I mean, I say, oh, you can't put pauper and land ownership in the same line. So one of the core requirements to receive one of that, you have to have what? Land. So I say, why them go so hard for the land? Why you have to have land if you're a pauper? If you live in a chicken back box, but you don't have no land, and you them know you live in a chicken back box, you know, you not get no help. See there, it tell me, you know. I hear them video people, you know, so they can't run away. They must shut it down. Because they say, we go find it, they sit there and dash it out the raw truth. They can't debunk it. I mean, the Cliff Hughes over there. I play the game with them. Come on. Me a laugh. Whoa, me a laugh. Me can't stop laughing. Wait till me talk to a man like producer Wayne. Hey, Fight Strong. Hold on. You can't find it, Fight Strong? Let's ask it. Let's ask Google any question, man. Let's ask any question. I never AI. The AI will answer you. Let's ask Google anything, man, about this housing program. You know, if it not put necessarily when we have that, so. Like, you know, is land a part of the requirement to be qualified for the new social housing program or the indigent social housing program? All them questions, just ask Google and you see pop up. What better about the website? Eh? The website, social housing. Yeah, man, I saved tonight blog. we can't believe, you know. So, but Karen says she come from Andre Stevens with the message. Karen not tell a lie. We trust Karen. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So Andre Stevens would come with a message like that, and it's fake. No, if not that. No. You might improving things. So that's why we say it's important that bloggers are, I would say, independent journalists. We are past blogger. We are independent. It is important that independent journalists do them due diligence and make sure they put stuff out there that is credible. Because people depend on it for credibility. Like me have certain vloggers, so me know say they are credible. Once me say, I saw you go, I'm going to see, me don't ever go look again. You know, me have vloggers out there can share my stuff. And they know if I go look again because they know say my stuff is credible. Believe me, people, they have vloggers who will share my stuff. And they know if I go search because they know say, me not going to make no mistake. Like the Triple N station and come out and apologize. It not going to work. They took, says Kathleen said they took it down after Dre put out a second video. I want the mama Clark going to Catherine Reed. La. So hold on there. Would them have big balls and Elon Musk? Who's there tonight working? Elon Musk and big balls. Yeah. Hey, mama. Me have information here. I mean, we save them. And I did send out this information to several bloggers also. So see. Yo. Debbie says she look for it and can't find it. No, sir. Tomorrow morning in trouble again. Wait till producer wake up. I ain't glad in there, you know. No, me have to call him and wake him up tonight, you know. Got trouble, Lord Jesus. What happened here now, people? They have kicked the ball back into the game. The ball into play. The goalkeeper kicked the ball out back into the game, so the ball are playing now. So Kuya Rennie Nichols say, can't find it, Carlos. Then take people for idiot. Come here, people. Look, come here. Come on. Can someone wake up Marky or tell him to give Damien or Matt a run? People. All right, my PNP friend, I'm not there tonight, right? Me know sometimes I beat Mark Golden, don't like me, run off of the page. Make me beat Mark Golden right now and say everybody not gone. 30 people go there.
But look at it. Tell me if tomorrow morning the PNP must come out and kick them up. Tell me. Tell me if this will call for a press conference to grind them out like a dust. Me say, I wish I was the goddamn campaign manager. Me say, Andrew only see that cripple long time. How can we find this? They better pay away. Me mama. And Mr. Prime say, come out and beat one blogger, you know. And the blogger said them a call them and threaten him, you know. I pay a threat to him name, you know. Mr. Mackenzie come out and say a lie, you know. Tonight, me have to come out and beat Cliff Hughes, you know. Because me I want to Cliff Hughes, how him do the research like way I do to find the truth for the people. I'm saying Cliff Hughes come out and come make a big mockery of himself and his reputation and the line, you know.
I saw a video recently, last week. In fact, it was sent to me. And when I saw it, I said, but wait, this can't be true. The video was about an allegation that the government of Jamaica's new social housing program, that the houses being provided under the program was not going to be in the name of the beneficiary. And I said, nothing can go so. Well, it has erupted into a political squabble now, based on a lie, because people know that these things are not so, but it doesn't suit their political narrative, and they circulate it. And this is an example of the role that social media is playing in communicating and delivering messages and being exploited. So the Minister of Local Government, Desmond McKenzie, has responded, saying that this is simply not true, and making the distinction between indigent housing is not the same thing as housing under the new social housing program. Yeah? Here is Desmond McKenzie addressing the issue yesterday at the JLP's Area Council 1 meeting at Holy Family Primary School in Central Kingston.
I see they put out that thing about me, about the indigent housing program. I Prime Minister social housing program. Once it is built on government property, if something go wrong, then it is the responsibility of the government to look about it. Those persons who find their own property and come in and it's illegitimate, we never tell nobody that we are going to take nothing from them. What they're trying to do is to create scandal and mischief. Lie.
Desmond McKenzie. So this is what it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. Under the Indigent program, those people are housed entirely on government property. Yes? As against people under the Social Housing Initiative.
Not true, people.
Who put up their own land and the government bills on it.
Not true.
It is theirs forever. And those who proposed and circulated knew that. They would have known that. But no, that's not the objective. You see, truth is now a casualty. So long as it suits us, yeah.
Clip, you know where I work for, you know, but I'm not the same thing I work for. And the people I work for. So here the Prime Minister going to explain it, yeah. And I know him now going to mention the part where they might take away people house, you know. Me say me not idiot, man. Remember, I tell you on the platform, I say me not other man, but me can't see things. And me keep digging. And it don't make no sense. The explanation now make no sense to me. Because nobody is mentioning the part of the indigent program where they take away people house. They now mention the part there. I'm going to do the dig up and I see it clearly in a writing. It goes clearly with what Mr. Mackenzie said. They take away your house, see it there. If I die after receiving a Jamaica indigent social house, the land typically reverts back to the government or the relevant municipal corporation, as these houses are considered to be owned by the government and not the individual recipient under the Indigent Housing Program. Sorry, under the Indigent Social Housing Program, people. So your land get taken away. None of these guys explain it, but it's in writing. Mackenzie even come out and talk about it. Why are they scared of something? Why are they scared of something that they put on what is online? Why are they scared of something that Mr. Man say? He said it twice, 2 times in 10 days. It seems as if there was on a campaign and a mission, but what they never expect is a way to pick up the whole nonsense. They think it was going to slide. They never expect if you pay attention. No, they never expect if you pay attention. See the man out there own word, mouth, and him tell me this. It's the first time we hear him come this. Say, that one now, caught we hear.
The difference in this administration is that we have lifted the standards of indigent housing that we provide to persons across the country. It is the responsibility of local government, and I want to make it clear that these programs apply to a set of individuals who are registered under the Poor Relief Act. Beneficiaries of those houses are registered, investigated by the Poor Relief Department, and once they meet the criteria under the Poor Relief Act, they are provided with an indigent housing solutions. The houses remains the property of the municipal corporations. So if someone dies, the municipality retains the right of the house and it is passed on to someone who is in need.
Ron, I feel sometimes, you know. That's why sometimes just pass down the PNP and just beat the jump from the country and never worry about the PNP. That's why we can't take no side, you know, because I'm too mad too, you know. You know, because that's why we can't take side, because I head too mad. Maddy. Head mad. So people, remember the day when we do my video, you know, I said they see my video. They have to take it down. They have to take it down because they get too much rub. So this look like, say, is a land theft scheme unfold right before your eye. See the man tell me they say, you lose your house. Then we go find it in a writing when we present it to the people where you lose your house. Then Cliff Hughes want to come tell me, say, no go so. But look here, I'm going to say the course, people. Listen to the Prime Minister's explanation. No wonder what him and a man that cook up. Somebody was cooking up something, but the food and finish. Them run left the pot pan stove gone. Somebody catch them. People on the last side of the band. Gina Chipaguania.
And some of you may have seen not just a mischievous,
but
a malicious social media post.
If you take to the website, you know, Mr. Prime Minister, you better come back apologize. If the website come down, come back and apologize. And you know, tell me what to take the website for. You better come back and apologize for this video where you got the people in your yard. Go give a key and cut ribbon or lap your tail over there. And I hear your grievances. Let's listen what the Prime Minister say. And hold on. Shh. Say if you're gonna hear nothing about the indigent house where you lose your land. Listen to him. I penalize him, I make. He want to shut me up. But me not. The more him chat, I move it down in it like a pichiri in a junker back.
Would suggest that somehow this program is and some of you may have seen not just a mischievous, but a malicious social media post, which would suggest that somehow this program is giving the houses and then taking them back. Despicable.
Yeah.
And you know why it is despicable? Because it was specifically crafted to target a program that is
I went up the website that was crafted to target the poor. We don't know. Just ask.
delivering good benefit to the people of Jamaica. Why? They are trying to tear down this program for political gain. But you know what the real disgusting thing is? They are playing up on the ignorance of people.
I think the real disgusting thing is when a rich man prey on the poor. And I think that rich man should go to prison. Imagine a man who have everything. You pity them rich. When they're dead gone, you pity, they go rich. What is disgusting is to see rich, rotten rich people are taken for the 1 eye, 1 foot, 1 hand, papa. The only thing they have left is a piece of land where they can dead and bury upon a bill or outside pit tile it.
Because even people who we would usually ascribe intelligence to, people who are well-read, people who are educated, but can't overcome their biases.
Even though some people have money, them like a klepto, you know, they can't overcome the sticky finger people. They were going to the store and a pocket full of money and tea for icy mint. You know me don't know to some people. No, sir, I don't know to some. Me say they have a pocket full of money. Kleptomania, don't it? Me don't know to some people, even though they have education. My God, let them take a shit in a church and bad luck take them out of their life. Have a thief until they got prison. What a thing.
I've seen the stupid social media post. And without checking, without verifying,
me verify, man.
Without applying even a tinge of skepticism,
not yes, sir,
would have accepted it because it plays into their bias,
right?
Looking for something to criticize when nothing is there. And so it plays upon ignorance, and that is dangerous for a democracy. Because if it is that persons can use false information and play upon a population that is not checking, a population that is not verifying, and a population that has deep and divided biases, then what it does, it leads the population to make wrong decisions. In other words, there are persons who will trick you because they know of your emotional predisposition.
Even though the people
to what end? To what end? To the destruction of this program? For their political benefit? To do what? To come and run this program?
Me understand all that grievance about the people in my yard. A key, you're going to give them and cut everybody, you know. We don't get up and go and let the people in my yard, man. Can you imagine the people man look by you? And say, Lord God, Mr. Prime, Mr. bitter, sorry, angry, so. This is not the occasion for this. You're going to politicize the whole thing now when a taxpayers' money, both PNP and Labour right do it. Where I use taxpayers' money, I run a campaign and a whole rally in a people yard. Stop politicizing the program, boss. And that's one for him, Mr. Otis. Come here. Tell me about the indigent house where on take away. Remember, Desmond McKenzie said some house in Tekwe already, you know, so there are cases where people die and the house go back to the government and to people who need it, don't it? Don't we hear him say that, people? So that means that there are cases where them take a house already and take a land already. How much people land on the take away, Mr. Otis? Tell me that. Me not going to hear you tell me yes, sir. Come here, man.
Or to come and put in place a program like Operation Pride, which has left nothing but disgrace in many communities across Jamaica. I spend quite a bit of the resources and my own time trying to resolve the problems of Operation Pride.
How?
Whether it is the unfinished lots that were supposed to be sold or given to persons where the titling was not completed, or where they had actually...
Nobody go back to Operation Pride. We could talk about the new social housing program or the indigent social housing. Let's talk about the indigent social housing on a thief land. Well, people, I'm not going to mention that, you know, it's a long chatting here. I don't have to hear more of that. I could hear more recent chatting. In my next video, where I'm just do more recently. So I think he was going to explain himself in the most recent video when we have for the man. But in reality, the man now go people. Nothing come out of the man not talking about nothing, people. We could listen.
We build houses on lands that belong to the beneficiary. And I use the term
people. I want you to listen to the Prime Minister now. Him relax now, him claim, him sit down, like if there are people yard seeing him lapping tail, but in calmer now. Listen to his explanation. They say, my problem with all of this is because Iman Mackenzie is running away from the indigent housing program where them create where them take people land. Listen to his explanation if one line is going to tell you about the indigent housing program and how to take on the land. Website must
we build houses on lands that belong to the beneficiary. And I use the term belong in its loosest sense. So the beneficiary, now the cockcrow, to say that it is true.
I lie.
The beneficiary must show with proof to the new social housing program that they have interest in the land in the form of a title which shows their ownership, or they have a lease in the land which shows that they have approval from the owner to occupy the land. And usually we will accept leases that are considered long-term lease. Long-term leases are usually over 40 years, 50 years and more.
So hold on, they can put concrete house for long-term lease. So we can lease piece of farmland for somewhere and put a house for them, Mr. Honest. The argument don't make no sense. Argument don't make no sense, you know. The least thing that people need to iron out, in a sound good. You know, make people, the least argument makes sense to them.
Because that ensures that the land in the form of a title which shows their ownership, or they have a lease in the land which shows that they have approval from the owner to occupy the land. And usually we will accept leases that are considered long-term lease. Long-term leases are usually over 40 years, 50 years and more, because that ensures that the home that is built on the land stays with the beneficiary. So the new social housing program does not reclaim any house. Indeed, it couldn't, because once the house is constructed, it becomes the property of the person who either owns the land or has authority to use the land for the long term.
So according to the current information, I guess
we build houses on lands that build.
According to current information, I guess the website where they take down, you are generally not qualified for a social indigent housing in Jamaica without owning land. You are generally not qualified for a social indigent housing in Jamaica without owning land, as most programs require beneficiaries to provide the land on which the house will be built, meaning you need to have land ownership or legal lease to be eligible. But when you have land now and you get the house, this is what happened to you. When you die after receiving a Jamaican indigent social house, the land typically reverts back to the government or the relevant municipal corporation, as these houses are considered to be owned by the government and not the individual recipient under the indigent housing program, meaning your land, what they want to qualify for to get it, would not pass on to your heirs upon your death. I read again, meaning your land, yes, the same land where they want you to qualify for. See, yeah, see there? So you can't qualify without the land. But when you get the land and then build your house, your land would not pass down to your heirs upon your death. I hope you guys understand clearly from this platform. And they have to confuse, you know. Yeah? So now me yesterday take on the website. They say, what a drama tomorrow. People in done it. Tomorrow, I'm going to hear the rest of the story. Thank you guys so much for being out here with me. People, comment section. I couldn't do this without you. Comment section, we say we couldn't do this without. And the whole of we have beat off them, close off of them, you know. And I'm me alone. I own you too. Big up everybody in the comment section. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank God for Uno too. So it seems as if people want me to catch up. You like it too, man, you see. No, people look good, no, man. Me say, if you notice, me not stop pressure it, you know. I say something wrong, you saw. Something awfully wrong. Something is awfully wrong. People, if you notice, me not stop pressure it, I say, all the man them now answer about the indigent land and the house where them take away. Them come out and make nice to hear Mackenzie say, them a talk about say, house them take away. I love you. Don't go so. We don't take away people's house. But it in a writing. And if you guys want to write, why you guys have to take it down? It tell me say you guys probably was up to no goddamn good, man. So when we see another side that me ask them, a video me keep asking, is this a land theft scheme we uncovered in real time on social media right before everybody? It's like they never expect when Mr. Mackenzie came out, people, it seems as if it was another campaign to push the program to get more people in the program so they can get more land. That's why Mr. Mackenzie was out there. This is what I believe. And these channels and his, he was at JIS, sit down on a full interview. You have poor people land on a platter and a full course meal. Then Mr. Prime Minister act like him. He so love poor people.
New social housing program, giving hope to the poor, transforming lives, transforming houses, from this to this, building a better Jamaica.
Hope to the poor. I think they need to stop using that poor word, you know. That word is strategic when used. You could use another word better than that, hope to the poor. You understand what I say, people? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hope to the poor. Because I don't see them do that in America. Nah. No matter where they're social housing, I mean, I hear them say the poor in America. You know? I don't hear them say that. No, sir. You know? Yeah, man. So we have to stop seeing this poor stuff. However, Mr. Mackenzie and such man believe in the new whatever my plan over there. So they come out, seems as if on a campaign to get more people. So Mr. Mackenzie put on the best green suit him ever have. Probably the first time I put on a suit here. Him look rich. His suit sit up on him. And him come out and I make a statement. And I'm tell me the whole thing on the 9 yard about the program. Listen.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness. And I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that you've shed some light on it, and I would have wanted you to a little bit more into the program itself, since it was started by your ministry.
Okay, what the program does, as I said before, persons can apply. They are investigated by the poor relief officers. They must have the land to build the units. And once that is done, we now proceed after the investigation to see whether or not the persons are eligible. They meet the criteria which is set out. Because you must be a part of a program that does not allow you on your own. And there are cases where we have provided houses for persons who probably are not that destitute, but because of their circumstances, we have provided for them. Now, the Poor Relief Department of the municipal corporations retain responsibility for the units. So while you occupy those units, the Poor Relief Department does its monthly checking on the units. You are not allowed to do any addition to the units. The units come fully furnished. It is something that when I came up with the idea of furnishing the units, we did it because there are cases where we saw persons have homes, but there is nothing for them to sleep on. So we figured it does make sense to give you a nice room, and then you have to sleep on the cold ground.
Or furnish the
So we provide the necessary furnishing for the unit. Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died and the Poor Relief Department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Absolutely.
So what we do, and we encourage persons to take care of the units. We notice that a lot of all of our units are built from concrete, and it has been done deliberately.
Deliberately, a businessman, because when the first man dead, you know, the old man dead out with a piece of stick, few more years or months, me don't know, me probably in can live longer than I see away. Because there's no disrespect to the elder, but when the elder drop out, the next man come in and the qualification to get the land is a piece of land. The land is already there, the house is already there and it furnished. What is going to be the deal when that person come in? What is going to be the qualification? Remember, for you to be in one of them housing program, you're going to need what? Land. So the next man that come in after the first man dead out and the land go back to the government. So the next man that come in now, no land. So what him going to pay? Rent? So it seems as if it's a scheme. Me don't know. I believe. This is how I believe. I might be wrong, you know. I'm starting to be corrected, you know. But me believe this is a scheme. Them two brothers are pull off right before face, and such man him have the balloon and the ribbon over here and the scissors and look over here so everything nice and glassy. But over indigent housing with the poor people them there, we don't know about that because nobody never check on it. God know. We don't know why Mr. Mackenzie decides to come tell you this at time in a close to election. If he says something about it, it's the poor people. God have a squeeze. God juice it out. You know, we don't know why Mr. Mackenzie make you know all my information that's so close to election, bro. I'm just saying. It's just like you're happy say it. You're happy say it. Brother, I don't know if I nuke Andrew Owen's career right there. So, but this not going to be good if the PNP grab it and nuke with it. May I tell you now, the PNP people, listen to me. You see, if really and truly the PNP, the Liberate website shut down, you see, if them shut down this website, yeah, I will shut it down. Elon Musk and big balls. People, if them shut down this website, yeah, me I tell you, say, this a more question to ask. This make we ask. This is serious. It look like, it look like the man get catch. I don't look like I said I might be wrong, but it look like the man get catch, people. If the website really shut down. If the website really shut down, people, they don't catch him and they look like they get catch. That's all the man they look like to it. Come on, people, know things look. If that website really shut down, it look like say I catch him and then get catch. Social media catch him with the big old spotlight. What a thing. I don't think say man just put down we catch him on a thief. So I mean, if you just get me, we must go like so we don't see, all right, me not bother, we make a shut on the site, blah, blah, blah. What is gonna be the reason for shutting on the site? Let's listen to their spin tomorrow. I want the PNP come out on a press conference and nuke them. What am I waiting for? Come nuke them, PNP. See ya. Me gone, people. Have a laugh. Comment section. They say, me shut off tonight. Me feel good like, boy, Carlos, job accomplished. Yeah, man, that's how I feel, man. Like, wow. Things have come to fruit. Remember the day me tell you guys, you know, so I feel a different breeze and blow. Change is going to come in Jamaica. What me say? Change is going to come from PNP. Change is going to come from labor right. Change will come, my people. You hear me? Change will come. Change will come. I feel the breeze. I'm going to share it with you guys. Change is going to come. You hear me say? Because we're not taking no more from PNP. We're not taking no more from labor right people. That's why when you see me come and beat PNP, you leave me alone. I'm a country, I beat them for. Because I don't want them to sit down there and make such man come trample up on them and go like say they don't want to drive the bus. Eh? We don't want to drive bus and a file fingernail. Drive the bus, man. We want donkey length. That is my thing. We want to understand how politics work. Enough Jamaicans understand politics. You know? There are a lot of Jamaicans do not understand politics. When we beat Mark Golden, just come here and make nice. Yeah, if I get him, man, he must want the man lose. The man. You see what on the head? The man. Mark Golden alone cannot do it for us. Him alone win. Tell me how we're going to make things change. Now, man. You have the labor to vote against everything you might try to do. See how the change of Mark Golden say want change? In Jamaica and all this and that. I want to say, yeah, when we got a conference. when you got a conference, gentle people, and you make all them nice with the ear them promises there, the only way them promises get to come through. And if Mark Golden win and them have all the seats that nobody can vote against him. So when we hear us in the comment section, demand. What do the people? This is bigger than Mark Golden. Mark Golden alone can't help the country if he win alone. The PNP need a strong win. So therefore, they must continue pressing gas, give the donkey length. If you lick them, can't give the labor, I lick them. Don't see low-hanging fruit and pass it. It make me look like say, you know work. But the vlogger them see the low-hanging fruit. The vlogger them fling it out, right? But you are opposition. You're supposed to see that. Lick them. About 2 months now, they might be Dayton Campbell. And I have so much ammunition to fling upon them, to bury them, and still make them advance. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If it is the first time on this platform, and you like my work and what I do, people, go ahead and subscribe to the channel there and stay home where you belong. Front room is properly furnished. Food still warm on the stove. Still have a few beer in the fridge. Want hard liquor, there's somewhere in the cupboard. Still got Netflix and we got the remote right there, so make yourself at home. Manners and respect, people. Thank you so much. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
It's a lot of international people have called.
Yes.
And said, do you want to speak on Miles? I said, no, man. In time. Even when I do things, I tell you, we cannot speak about this.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, if me start speaking, I hurt Jamaica a lot. Because now it come down and everybody has to look and I say, Jaja, so I try to avoid that as much over the 2 years. But I not see now when I can say it and feel good and say, you know what? Ray, but now at some point I have to start say something.
Yeah.
Because I not see nothing. Clearly, it look like I'm going to apply some pressure.
Right.
Or do something or start make a whole lot of questions being asked. I don't get back none.
Do you somewhat feel betrayed?
Yeah, it better.
By Jamaica in a sense.
You can't, it's not the country, I can't argue. It's just, for no say, the people who have do this can actually do this. Is the man say?
Yeah.
And just so. Because I get a whole lot of support from, I guess the regular people that really are cuss and give out them money and the rest. So that's why as I said, that's why I make my hold back. I say, I get the support from the people. Them. So let me see if that is going to be enough pressure for them. So, you know, I go try to figure out something and try to help him out. But nothing now go on. So,
Prime Minister and Party Leader Andrew Hughes.
Is what happened to board money. Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it.
Is the man of integrity.
A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over $143,000 US, which came from SSL.
In full support
of the best Prime Minister. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL.
And I am very lucky to have an outstanding Prime Minister.
It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to board money.
A leader that we can be so proud of.
The transformation. I just gave away 87 black tanks.
Is the best we have had.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You a chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What fi gonna eat no money, what fi at you, eat no at you. COVID money, me say we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste for bust a mantis statue. Say we like a cash you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the split of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above him, him a got a bet too much. It in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.